Welcome everyone to frame 42 of Gutterball. We got our wonderful guest Foster join us over there, and as of always, my brother and our co-host Paul down there. Real quick, we're just gonna go off 200 subscribers. We hit it, boys. We're in the
hit
big
it.
leagues.
We made it. We're in the big
times
leagues.
now.
Joe Rogan called the
Yeah.
other day. He wants me on the cast.
He wants me on there.
It's going
I
great.
blew him off. Told him only he comes on Gutterball.
Yeah,
I don't go on no
yeah.
GRE. None of that or JRE. No, but it's good, man. It feels good. Quite a journey so far. You know, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
But
it's been good. 42, crazy.
Yeah.
42
really
weeks
crazy.
straight.
Yeah, we're damn near hitting a year pretty soon here.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for episode 50. I'm gonna have to I don't know, have somebody come in and shoot me with a paintball gun while I'm on or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. How's everyone doing today? You know, how was your weeks? What's new, guys? Anything hot off the press?
How about you, Foster? How have you been?
I'm coming off a long week of work. Everything otherwise has been pretty good. Up north here in Wisconsin we've had 60-mile-an-hour winds, pellets of snow that sting you like airsoft pellets. But the sun is out for the first time in a while, so
it's good.
It's great to be inside looking at a webcam.
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for coming on for a second time.
No,
you know, love having you back.
For sure.
You're a second returning guest that we've had. It's Carter and then now Foster.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
The OG. Yes, sir.
Jack, how about you? How's your week been?
Pretty good. Somewhat uneventful. Just getting my gym routine down. But other than that, it's pretty good. How about you, Paul? How you feeling?
Not bad. I took a half day-ish today off just because I had a dentist appointment. That went well. Just a generic cleaning, but I don't know.
Any cavities?
Nope. I haven't had cavities in years.
Good.
That's what I was
Give
young.
you a sticker for that?
No, I actually kind of wanted to ask, damn, those stickers kind of look cool when I was walking out. Hi, Julian. Or Julius?
Julius.
Julius. It's a good-looking cat.
Hey, he's a good boy. He's a big boy. Look, he's got.
Oh gosh, he's long.
Got some girth.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's a long ass cat.
You know what's funny is my cat hates when I pick her up or do anything like that or be super affectionate. But as soon as I pick her up and use her like she's a machine gun, she doesn't care. I just like the recoil and she's shaking. Yeah. She doesn't give a shit.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Julius has a breaking point where if you play with him too much, you're gonna get bit. And
oh, okay. Yeah,
I've seen his wrath before, and he doesn't. There's no halfway. He's,
yeah.
Well,
I know Dynamo's got me a couple times in the face with her fucking claws, so I'll never forget that.
Yeah, she's mean. My cat's mean, dude.
Yeah,
she's not nice. But Foster, how's work been? How's life been in general since you've been on the show last? Did you want to go into your work maybe a little bit? Anything like that?
Yeah, so I work. It's a weird type of workplace. I work in it's kind of like it's a facility, a plant. It's right on the bay in the St. Louis River. What we do is we load, for those of you that live in Duluth or know about Duluth, there's 1,000-foot boats that come in and out of the harbor and under the lift bridge. And I've been watching them since I was a kid. It's like, oh, look, here comes the big boat. And, you wave to the sailors and whatever.
All the sex trafficking people, yeah.
No.
You hear people banging against the shipping containers?
It's not that kind of a boat. I promise.
Okay.
It's not a fun boat. Okay.
No fun of any kind. They come to our dock and we fill them with coal. So I work at a coal plant. So we get trains that come from out west and from mines out west, and they bring their coal to us in train cars. So the train cars have like the knuckle on the train car
that connects them.
Yeah, so one side doesn't spin and one side does spin.
Okay.
So the way that works is we have a machine, a giant circular, it's called a rotary dumper, and the car pulls in and then we flip the train car completely upside down.
Okay. Oh, I think I've
Okay.
seen something like
Okay.
that before somewhere.
And
or something.
all the coal falls into our system onto a conveyor belt that goes 100 feet in the air, onto another conveyor belt that then goes to like a tube that drops it onto a pile.
Into the boat.
No,
Just
at the bottom of
just
the
into
pile,
a pile.
into a pile.
Okay.
At the bottom of the pile, there is a machine that kind of pulls the coal onto another belt that then goes out to a big weird contraption, the ship loader, that then drops it into the boat. So
okay. So basically like Minecraft with mods, like Tekkit mods, you know.
Dude, it's pretty ridiculous. Like on paper, what I do at my job, like the whole purpose of our plant is to move coal from a train into a boat. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But all the stuff that goes into it is so
There's a lot.
complicated.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So I do everything from run D11 bulldozers, which if you watch Gold Rush, it's like a History Channel show.
Yeah.
They have a D11. They're huge. They're almost as tall as like a 2-story house.
Jeez. Okay.
You got to walk up onto the track and then up some stairs and get into them. They're massive. So I run those to move the coal around where we need it. And then I also go out onto the deck of the boat with a control box and control the loader and the chute to move the coal around in the hatches. And it's truly a dangerous job.
Yeah.
It's also a very dirty job. I thought I was in equipment all day today, so I was going to come on here, not wearing blackface, but
all cold up.
Cold
up.
But I'll be filthy dirty. My girlfriend complains that the shower looks filthy because after I shower, it is filthy. But
man's got to clean.
It's a pretty weird job. And the guys that I work with I've never worked around people that are like them, and it feels I really love it.
You like it a lot? That's good.
Yeah. They're all competent. They're all experienced. They're all older than me, and they all have a bad attitude about you Gen Z kids.
Yeah. Okay.
It's old school.
Yeah.
My job is very old school.
Very
I used to work at
collar.
Walmart. Very. I used to work at Walmart. That was totally different.
So yeah. I mean,
when I got this opportunity, the switch was, I was happy.
Yeah.
That I wasn't working with complete idiots anymore.
Well, that's awesome, dude. And what I hear a lot too is from people going from like, I don't know, your generic role, like say flipping patties or, something where you can pretty much get in with no experience, going to something that's maybe more blue collar. I always hear like just the differencing in opinion. Yeah. Just going into a completely different workplace. It's completely separate, but then also like the change in work and also how people react to just certain things. Like it's entirely different. Like at Walmart, you're probably working with young people, right? So like it's
so I like just to speak on, I had no experience going into this job because our facility is closing in 2026, so they had people leave because coal is bad, coal is evil, and it's all going to be green. So our plant is getting shut down, right? So they needed to hire new people. So I had to learn all of this stuff fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
in jobs like that, and sorry to cut in, but like jobs, no. I bet you've never felt like you deserve to be paid that much ever because like of how hard of a job it is, right? Like you really feel like you earn your money. Does it kind of feel like that? Because we had Jake, my buddy Jake Pomeroy on. He works in like wireline fracking, which is like dirty job, right? Like oil fracking. And he said he's like never felt like he's deserved the money. And I feel like that's kind of like your job's almost similar in the way of like how hard working it is. And where like you just like you feel like, oh yes, like I earned this kind of deal. Like once you get that paycheck,
I follow you.
I'll say, so when I worked at Walmart, I made $22 an hour.
Dang, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I was a manager,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
whatever. But with my job here, I make more at my job currently than I made at Walmart getting time and a half.
That's good.
Nice. That's
great,
really
dude.
good. Good for you, man. That's
So,
what's
That's
up.
awesome.
but it's scary stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
There's
for sure.
it's
I'm not
dangerous.
putting packs of water on a shelf. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm working with big equipment,
That could kill you.
and that can kill
Mhm.
me or could kill one of my coworkers.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
you have to be on the ball all the time. And our safety procedures are extremely thorough, and we use them every day. And there's a reason for that. Our company just had a death in Detroit.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So like we had a meeting about it today. It's real stuff. And you can't take it lightly. Even
Right.
though it's very easy, you do something for years, and nothing ever goes wrong. So you get complacent and
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
get comfortable,
Accidents happen.
and
Yep.
then that's when an accident happens, and that's a father of three,
Yeah.
you know. So not to make it a big downer, but
No, I get it.
No, no.
yeah,
Yeah, that's I want to touch back a little bit because just like the different work environments versus like even a Target or Walmart and your new job. Like when I found from going from a restaurant to a Target was I can't say half of the things I would say at the restaurant at Target because they would immediately pick and be like, "You're out of here, buddy. You're out of here, man." And I kind of have to
yeah,
hold my tongue in a certain way because I know what blue collar people are saying. And, they're probably saying some pretty, controversial shit, but it all in good, all in good fun. You have to change your gears a little bit. At least I did when I swapped. I'm like, oh, I can't say this now.
I would say you have no idea.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I like in my friend group, I probably am more of the, I don't know. I say dumb dumb stuff because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, and at this job, there is no, like, it doesn't matter.
There's not a
I've
filter.
heard
There's no HR department.
I
Right.
have
Yeah.
I hear things that I wouldn't say on this podcast because it
Hmm.
would tank YouTube's algorithm. I'll
Yeah.
say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just
And it's
just go back.
casual, and it's in the break room. It is not hushed.
Hmm.
And what I'll say about that is when you're working with a guy that will say whatever he thinks is maybe funny or something he remembers or however controversial it is, right? He is not filtering what he says in any way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So when that same guy is helping me learn how to do something, I believe what he says. I trust him. He wouldn't lie to me
Yeah.
for my own feelings. He wouldn't say,
Yeah.
"I think you're ready for this,"
Hmm.
because that's what I would like to hear.
Yeah.
If I
Okay.
wasn't ready for this, he would tell me, "Hey, you need to learn some fucking shit because you're going to fuck it all up, and it's going to you better figure it out." That's
Yeah.
what he would say. So
Yeah.
when I hear some of my coworkers tell me, "Oh yeah, you got this. You know what you're doing.
Hmm.
You just got to do it." I
Yeah.
believe them.
Nice.
Um, and I think in a work culture of like tattletales, like, oh, I heard so and so say
Yeah.
this and that,
Exactly. Hmm.
then who can you really trust your coworkers?
No.
No. And so all the guys that I work with, they're all great guys, and regardless of the stuff they say or that I say, personally, when it comes down to it, safety and getting home after a shift is the number one priority,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
So they're being real with me, and I wouldn't have it any other way, really.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
agree. Oh, dude, I place I work, you can't. There's it's
Yeah.
very, how do I say, woke, in the sense of like people can't take any type of joke. So I really just kind
Oh,
of
dude.
I really just
Yeah.
kind
No.
of like shut my
Yeah.
mouth and do my job for the most part,
I I kind of like how you put it, where like, can you trust your coworkers? And it's really like, well, no, you can't. If you're just gonna go rat me out, which
I can't
Exactly,
try. I
man.
can't really. Yeah,
It's
I can't.
like, you know,
There's only say
it's
like one I can
Well,
trust. That's about all I could say.
mhm,
I had a conversation with a friend of mine that lives in the cities and is a teacher in Minneapolis. And he was talking about how he's part of it's like the racial equity and inclusion like teacher alliance or something.
Yeah.
mhm,
And he was telling me about how a teacher got fired because they made a joke that they didn't even know was controversial in any way, and they got fired. And
Yeah.
that's what spurred the conversation. And he was like, "What's your work like?" And that made me think about it. I was like, "Well,
mhm.
I trust everyone I work with
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I know they can say whatever they want. We're unionized, so you can't just get shot out the door for some simple infraction, and the guys that I work with are dads. Everyone's older than me. I'm one of the youngest guys there. I'm 25. Everyone on my crew is old enough to be my dad. These are guys with families, with wives, with kids. They're good people. And the way that my friend was talking about it, all the stuff that I've heard them say, it would get them kicked out of a high school.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah, for
know,
sure. Yeah, easily. Yeah.
and it's like, are they bad people? No,
They keep the
because what
world
they
running.
said is, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to charge your e-bike? Do you want to
Yeah,
charge
right.
your yeah, support coal? But
Yeah.
they're not bad people, but is what they say bad? Maybe. But it's an interesting conversation.
Yeah. I'm gonna ride around on my electric scooter now with the shirt that says "Support Coal" on the back of it.
Yeah.
I
Right?
I ride my e-bike all summer. I ride my e-bike. I love it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not too high and mighty, but
Yeah. No, I support I support fracking. I even said that at work, and that caught a couple fucking eyes. I'm like, whatever. What are they gonna do about it? Maybe that's why I got keyed. That did happen that day. I don't know.
Oh, now you're wondering why your
That's
car got
that's up
keyed?
in-
It's because you're
that's
like,
up
I
in the air
support
now.
fracking, and some like fucking
Yeah, you're
Betty in the
you-
break room's like eyeing you. She fucking keys
dude,
your
what?
car.
What did you
you
just say?
you you got hit with liberal street justice, dude.
Oh yeah, I really think I did. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god. Well,
They
okay.
got
Speaking
you.
of
Justice
Speaking of
is
liberal,
said.
speaking of liberals, I'm gonna turn the tables to Bud Light for you, Foster. You want to take the fucking
Oh,
green light on this one?
oh
So
my goodness.
maybe break it down for the people that don't know what's going on with Bud Light. They're in some
So
hot water.
Bud Light is in some hot water, especially around my workplace. It's been a 3-day talk of the town.
I don't know much about it.
Of
Explain it. What
okay,
happened?
yeah. All right, I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there is a man named Dylan Mulvaney who is a trans woman, and he is the new spokesperson or one of a new spokesmen for Bud Light. And Bud Light made a commemorative can with his face on it, dressed as a woman, and they released it on April 1st. So at first, everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke. They thought it was, like a
A
silly
good
thing.
old joke. Yeah.
Yeah, just a good old joke.
Pulling your
And
leg.
then Bud Light doubled down and said, "No, this is real." So there's a huge backlash, at least the people that I work with, people that I know,
We drink
and
a Bud Light.
so I am sadly on TikTok. I've seen a ton of TikTok posts about how they're done drinking Bud Light.
Okay.
So Anheuser-Busch has come under fire for this choice in choosing a spokesperson. I think the reason for the backlash is that it is alienating their core base.
100%.
This is
That's what it
blue
sounds
collar
like.
workers. This is guys that work all day, 12-hour shifts like me, that then go to the bar and they want to drink a beer, play the slot machine, whatever, right?
Yep.
And now they're trying to cram down political agenda.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
They don't want their ideology.
Yeah, and it would be, Julius, get off the bed.
The only
It
thing
would
I
be
know.
just as irritating. It would be just as irritating if it was anything else.
Yeah.
Really, sell beer. That is your job,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the guys at work it's been a common topic in the break room. What beer can I drink now? Because I don't want to drink that tranny fluid. I may be a mechanic, but I'm not going to drink tranny fluid. I've heard
Jeez.
that word for word, dude. I'm serious.
I'm gonna use
So-
that. That's good.
So Anheuser-Busch owns a ton
Jesus.
of different beer brands. They own, I forget, it's too many, but it's not just Bud Light. It's
Yeah.
owned by Anheuser-Busch. So some of the safe bets are Miller High Life, which I've always been a strong supporter of Miller High Life. Miller Lite, any Miller, variant. The other option would, of course, be a good old Silver Bullet, a little bit of Coors Light.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So,
I was gonna ask you though, what about Busch Light?
I'm not sure.
Because I like Busch
I'm not
Light.
sure.
I do
I like
Yeah,
Busch
right
Light
now.
too. I hope it's not. It might be.
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna be
I guess
real with you,
I'm part
man.
of-
I drink whatever beers give. I don't even.
No, yeah.
It's just like if somebody hands me a Bud Light, I'm still probably gonna drink it. Like I really don't give a
And
shit.
and I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all. But the controversy is centered around blue collar guys
Yeah, I get that.
because they're trying to fit that square block into that circle hole.
Yeah.
That's
and
not
what
what,
a-
they want.
What an odd marketing move.
What a
for them.
worse time to do it as well, with all the trans shit heating up in the media. Like, I don't understand.
Maybe it was a good PR move. I don't know what they were thinking though for that, because like again, you're alienating their core people that drink
Fan
it. You would
base,
think,
yeah.
their fan base.
Mhm.
The only thing I've
Well, I
seen
went-
before you just describing it to me, the only thing I saw, I was like, oh, it must be something going on with Bud Light. Is I went on Twitter and I see fucking Kid Rock dumping an MP5 mag into a bunch of
Oh, did he?
Bud
That's
Light
pretty awesome.
12
Yes, he
packs.
did.
Yeah, dude, a full auto.
All right, okay. To be fair, Kid Rock also rapped about fucking underage girls, so I can't
That's
even
fair.
give props
Yeah,
to
he
Kid
did
Rock,
do
so
that.
I'm not even gonna say anything about him. He doesn't even
No,
get.
and I went. So after I got off work, I picked up a pack of Coors Light for the podcast because I had to.
Yeah.
But I asked the lady behind the counter, and I was like, "Have you noticed a dip in people buying Bud Light or anything like that?" And she's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it lately. The only Bud Light I've really seen is the Clamato, which is like with the tomato juice or
Oh
anything."
yeah.
Nick. Okay.
But I don't know if it's just outrage and everybody will just fold over and keep drinking Bud Light. But there's
It's-
guys I work with that are hard line.
Yeah.
I
They're
guess
done.
I'm drinking Coors now.
Yeah.
It's over.
Like their world, like they're all like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
they're
it. Like,
rough
yeah,
scrubs. They
yeah.
can't take it
This
anymore.
is- Also, remember, for anyone that doesn't live where I live, this is Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
If you like,
You
you
know?
can do all kinds of vote. Yeah, exactly. You can do all kinds of votes or election, anything. But if you really want to piss people off, you fuck with their beer. That's the bottom. That is
yeah, they're ready to
that's
go.
the bottom line. Oh yeah.
I
That's
for
the
one
end
think
game.
I think it's hilarious that the Bud Light did that. I will never not think that's funny. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Like just like whether or not you agree with it, I don't really care either
don't
way. But I
care,
just think it's
yeah.
funny that they did that to their fan base of all people.
Yeah.
super
Hilarious.
interesting move. Maybe they were just like, oh, the only thing I can think of is to like why they did it is just like, oh, this would be like this will blow up in the media. Like they had to have been thinking that. Like,
They're
how
right.
would you not think that would not
Yeah.
happen? You know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
heard my
but-
mom listen to Ben Shapiro talk about it today, and I kind of wanted to die.
Well, actually, I think that well, I ain't fucking drinking a Bud Light again. To be quite
Yeah,
frank
just-
with you, yeah, more of a Coors
according-
man myself.
According to Judeo-Christian values, if you were to drink Bud Light, then you would be contributing to the perpetuation of transphobia. Or, yeah, dude,
Oh, let's subscribe to it.
it's wild. It's a whole silly thing, and I think it really is a good marketing ploy if you can count on the people that you're offending to give up. and to not actually completely stop.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people are going to say, whatever, I like Bud Light, and they're going to keep drinking it. And it's
Mhm.
an advertising win, it's a marketing win.
Yeah.
If people do that, if people don't do that, then it's a different story. But I think the probability of it getting just kind of forgotten and people are just going to keep drinking Bud Light, regardless of the political association with it, which I
Mhm.
think will happen, then
Yeah.
it was a pretty smart
Yeah. People are just gonna
stirring of
forget
the
and move
pot.
on.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. What's
Yeah, you just stir it up. Yeah, get people talking about Bud Light.
yeah, right. Yeah, get in the. What's the opposite end of that for like? Let's say you got oat milk and you put a fucking pro life thing on there. You know, is that the other extreme? You're gonna get a whole other group of people pissed off. You know, and that'd be pretty funny. You know,
Yeah,
we
I
would preach
don't.
it to a different choir. Like, what's the opposite? You know, Bud Light's pissing off the conservatives, but what can we do to piss off the liberals? You know, I don't know. I just thought it'd be
Oh,
pretty
that's a
funny.
good question.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is interesting. Like, I don't know.
What like food or
Oh,
item could they do something?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
what you
yeah.
got?
yeah. So you could list on every like package of kale or any vegetable
Ah!
the amount the amount of gallons of diesel fuel it took to harvest it.
Yeah.
The
Oh
amount of,
yeah.
the amount of field mice and rabbits and grouse and birds that were killed when the combine tore them into pieces. You could list all of that on the packaging. That would probably make
Whole,
them a little upset.
whole,
Oh yeah, I like that idea. It's pretty good.
the entire Whole Foods chain comes out as pro-life.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's so good.
Yeah.
Let's just go put up pro life posters and fucking Whole Foods, start a riot.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
get people
awesome.
going. We need
Yeah.
more controversy. We need more
Right, yeah.
aggression. We need more anger.
More clash and we need to divide the people
Yeah.
more.
We need a
you
civil
know?
war.
Yeah, bring back the Civil War. It's been too
Dude,
long.
That's
I'd like
horrible.
to get my turn in Civil War.
when me and my boys in blue show up.
The
It's
voice
going
of
down.
Yeah.
You know, I think
that's the whole Bud Light controversy. I'm probably in a small pocket of people that really give a shit about it, but
Mhm.
it has been the talk of the town in my job
yeah, for sure.
days. For days. It's crazy. So yeah, that's all I got on it. But
Well,
You should
I'll keep you informed in the future.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jackson, you got
You
anything?
should. I think we could just should we just roll right into the fucking
The fast food tier list?
Yeah.
All right,
let's
ladies
roll
and
that.
gentlemen, we got another tier list. We've only done one before. What was it? Frozen pizza before?
Yes.
It
yes,
was a long while ago, like the
Mhm.
third week of or like very beginning of Gutterball. But we're going to be doing a fast food tier list. So hold on while I switch over screens here. It'll just
We're
be,
just gonna be rating
1 second.
Fast food places, you know, S, A, B, C, D, all the
I have a
letters.
question.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is it possible that I use the restroom?
Oh, yes, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just go.
Okay, yeah.
Just go.
Wonderful. Worst guest we ever had to use the bathroom midway through the cast. Unbelievable.
All right, and yep, we are looking good here, so we can start the fast food tier list when Foster returns. But Jackson, what's to do with you, man?
Not a whole lot. More the same old shit. We were talking about this before the cast. I do want to go and do the Iowa husband calling contest. Now, if any of you, ladies and gentlemen, aren't familiar with that, do yourself a favor. Just look up Iowa husband calling contest. Not the pig calling contest. The husband one is much more classy. And I would love to do that. I'm going to get up on stage. I'm going to give her my bust guttural scream, just violent horror. I'm going to go for like 30 seconds. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to practice my death metal scream. I'm going to go up on there. I'm going to rip it. If they don't let me in, I'll say they're homophobic. No, like as of all places doing the Iowa husband calling contest, because from the videos I've seen, not a single man has done it yet. I'm gonna drive out there. I'm gonna spend a day.
That'd be
I'm gonna drive
pretty
6 hours.
interesting. It does really remind me of the hog calling contests from back in the day.
Yeah, pretty similar.
All right.
I like the husband one.
Welcome back, Foster.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, it's fine. If you ever got to hit the can or do anything like that, just get up and go. Like if that's like the end of a conversation, we don't care. We get
All
it.
right, sick.
Yeah. But anyways, can you guys all see the screen?
I can,
Mine
yeah.
is still spinning.
It's spinning. You might need to stop viewing it and review it.
Oh, it's spinning.
It's spinning.
I'm such a
Mm.
dude. I'm a computer illiterate normie. Hold on.
It's okay.
There it is. All right, I see.
All right, cool. Well, guys, let's just jump right into it here. This is probably going to be extremely controversial. There might be some arguments. And by fast food, like some of these you might be like, that isn't fast food. Well, like, yes, like most sandwich shops are fucking fast food. Subway's fucking fast food, so deal with it, okay? All right, let's start. I'm just going to grab a random one. KFC, okay? Now, KFC is extremely fucking mid to me. Like, it has some okay menu items and has in the past, but I don't know. What do you guys think about KFC? Do you guys like KFC? I haven't been there in like a year.
So the way I think about it is like you know, like the 10 ranking, like the 10 system
Yeah.
for like a guy or a girl. I find 10s are like extremely rare.
Yeah.
So to respect the 10 system, I would say I would put KFC probably C tier.
That's what I was thinking too. It's not, I don't know, man. I honestly think it's D or E tier.
I don't know. You can give her an extra tier for just because he looked like he owned slaves at some point. You
What?
know, the colonel.
Jesus, man. Come on. God, dude.
That's my mascot right
Yeah,
there.
that's your mascot. Its finger looking good. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
Also, Norm Macdonald played him at one point. So
yeah.
give him an
Why
extra
did he
point for
do that? That was so odd.
That was awesome.
It
What
was
do you
for
mean?
like
That
a
was
week.
sick.
Then they just keep
Yeah,
changing
literally.
colonels.
They fired him. Yeah, they're like, all right, you're out of here. I don't know. Growing up, we never had it around us. I think maybe I had it like 4 times in my life, like counting. I'm pretty sure.
It used to be
so
really
I
bad.
can't-
I think
Okay.
I think it's gotten better because I've had it
Yeah.
in like recent years. Like they have like Louisiana style or something like spicy chicken strips now, and they're not bad. But I don't know. What do you, Foster? You're saying C, Jack? What do you think?
I'm gonna go a solid D on that one.
I kind of agree with D, so I think we're gonna put
Put
it
it
in
in
D
the middle.
tier. We might there could be a one in the middle, but let's
Yeah,
not
put
get
it in the middle.
no.
Then.
Let's
Okay, you don't want
we
to?
can move
Alright.
things around later too. But I
No,
think
I'm outvoted. I
Alright.
respect that.
it's it's a three
Democracy.
person. All right, Chipotle.
I'm gonna jump out on this one. I have literally never eaten Chipotle once in my
I've
life.
had it
so
once,
I can't
and
say anything about
I don't
this.
think it's that great. I think there are other alternatives that are better. What do you think, Foster?
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say B tier.
I'll give you that since you're really.
I think it's really good,
That's
man.
good.
Like
Okay.
so the reason why I
It
say
is
that
extremely popular. Like I will say, like it's more
Nothing
popular
to
than
do with
KFC and
that.
stuff. Yeah.
nothing to do with that. It's they pack the burrito thick. It's dude, it's girth.
I don't think
Girth
Okay.
over length. I'm telling you, girth over length. They pack it full. It's like Subway, but it's a burrito,
Yeah.
and it's not like when you go to Subway, you get like 6 slices of ham and tons of bread.
you want to make it a
Chipotle?
deluxe,
Dude, Chipotle is all beef, no bun.
American or
B tier.
cheddar.
Oh, okay. Well, like, is it like Subway in the sense of it's good only if you know what you're getting, type of thing?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
It's like Subway in the way that you like they grab the tortilla, and then you can choose what kind of rice.
Mhm.
You can choose what kind of, like, if you want beans, you can choose chicken, beef, or steak. You can choose salsa, hot sauces. As far as burritos go and fast food, it tops any other burrito over Taco
Okay.
John's, over Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
I
I'd say it's really good for what it tries to do. That's why I say B tier.
despite never eating there, I learned how to do the Chipotle like burrito fold really well. I could probably still do it.
Oh,
really
I
good
know
at
it.
at my own
Yeah,
job.
Sephiro's.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. So this is what I gotta say, Foster. Have you ever been to a Pancheros?
No.
I don't think it's on. I
Where's
don't think
that?
I have it on here. Whenever you come down to the city sometime and you want to hang out, let's go to a Pancheros because I think I'll change your. It's better than Chipotle, dude. I'm not
Okay.
joking. But maybe you,
Dude,
you might not.
I'm open-minded. I'm
Yeah,
open-minded.
yeah. But I don't know. Chipotle is good. I don't mind it. I think B tier is it's deserving of that. I'm not gonna shoot it down. I think it's more of a C tier item. But anyways, let's move on to the next one here, shall we? Now, I was gonna almost do pizza as a completely separate tier list, just because there's so many like fast food or delivery pizza places, you know. But I
Yeah.
only took like the most fast foody of them all, such as like I don't know, Pizza Hut, Domino's, and a few others. But Domino's, dude. Okay, Domino's used to be dog shit when we were younger. Do you guys remember how bad it was before they changed the sauce and the bread? Did you guys ever had it when you were really, really young?
I
I
just don't
grew
remember
up
my
out in the
taste buds.
country.
That's right. You
I
never
grew-
got it out in the country, so
Yeah, I grew up out in the country, so I didn't have any access to any fast food.
have you had Domino's much?
Oh yes, yes I have.
What do you think of Domino's? I'm not gonna lie,
I think
I fucking like Domino's. I'm sorry, I do.
I think it's better than KFC.
Same. Yep.
But as far as quality goes, I wouldn't put it anywhere above Chipotle. That's my
No, I agree with that.
it's
I
my
don't
two
even go
piece.
to Chipotle.
Can we
It
put
might
it?
be even.
Can we put it here?
But
Hold up. Well, yeah, you can put it there. The only thing, I don't know, sometimes Domino's is hit and miss. I really do like their thin crust pizza. The cheesy bread is good. I don't know. It holds up, but to me, if you get anything other than pizza, it just tastes like pizza because it's like in grease. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten like the brownies there or the sandwiches, and it tastes like fucking pizza because I cook it in the same goddamn oven.
Dude, the
grease
sandwiches,
all
the
over
sandwiches
it.
are bad. The chicken, the specialty chicken, I fucking love those. Or like the pasta ain't bad either. When they had the bread bowls, it was fire.
Jackson, I think that's a very good point. And I
Mhm.
think if we decide to judge every one of these restaurants by their best quality, it's going to mess it up. So I think that
That's
bumps
true.
it down to C tier.
Yeah, I think you're
Easily.
right because now
Yeah.
that I think about it, I was gonna go off Jackson's point of it also depends on the Domino's you're going to because
Yeah.
the one I had when I lived in Shoreview, dude, that was the most god awful Domino's I had ever had, and we would still get it every once in a while, and every time I was disappointed. I'm like, why the fuck do I order from this?
Yeah.
Now the one near us here is like I'd say like B minus, but like man, the Woodland one. Or no, the West Duluth one. When Destiny and I lived out west, was like an A tier because they would just fucking load everything up just because like I just feel like they didn't give a shit and they never followed portion control. But yeah, I think Domino's is a C.
And something I always notice from Domino's, especially with the local ones, is they'll like put a name like, "Hey, Erica's making your pizza. She's putting it in the oven right now." You know, they'll do that, and you know the pizza's gonna be shit when the person that made your pizza is the dude that's delivering it to you. You know it's gonna be bad. And that happened to me on separate occasions where I like I'm like, "Oh, Mark's making my pizza. Oh, he's delivering it. It's gonna be ass." And turns out it was fucking gross. This man doesn't want to make pizzas and then have to deliver them, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, that was
So be
a
on the
thing.
lookout at Domino's.
Yeah. Okay, let's just jump to a different genre. Okay, guys. One of my favorites here. You guys ever had Raising Cane's?
Never had it.
Neither of you?
Paul, you take it away.
Yeah.
All right,
give us
guys.
what
Never
you got.
had it.
Okay,
Never
so
had
I'll
it.
give you guys a rundown on Raising Cane's. Okay, they got a few down here, and basically it's like a big competitor to Chick-fil-A, but literally they have like 4 things on the menu. Okay, it's chicken tenders and the chicken patty, and then like crinkle cut fries, and then they're known for their cane sauce, which is like the sauce you dip the fries and the chicken strips in, or like the patty, you can get it on the patty, and they put pickles on like the chicken sandwich if you get it. So it's a very limited menu. I always get the Caniac combo, I believe it's called, where you get like 6 chicken strips, crinkle cut fries, 2 pieces of Texas toast, and like 2 things of cane sauce. Okay, when you guys come down here, you got to try Raising Cane's. It is so fucking good. It's the reason why it's like a Chick-fil-A in the sense of like they specialize in chicken. And the reason why it's like the only goddamn thing they have is because it's very, very good. Don't get me wrong, like just like anything, Destiny and I went on like a Raising Cane craze. We first had it. We were going like once a week, once every other week. Like it was bad. And then like you get sick of it because like there really isn't any other menu options. But it's still like if it's in the area and you can't decide what to eat, it's like a good go-to.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Raising Cane's a solid B tier.
Trust in your faith in Raising Cane's.
I honestly may be an A, but it ain't no S. It honestly might be between a B and A, but putting it
just looking at
B
the
right.
list, I'm not sure if anything's an S. To be real with you.
Oh, I got an S.
Oh,
Okay.
And it's a
All right, I'm interested to
controversial
hear
S.
that.
is this
Okay.
okay? Well, we'll
All
get
right.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. The Bell, Taco Bell, man.
Oh.
I fucking love Taco Bell, dude. What do you guys think?
I think Taco Bell is A tier.
I think it is too, man.
I'm gonna wholeheartedly agree with that one.
They
Just
got
throw it
they
up in
got
there.
they got 6 fucking ingredients and they all taste
Yeah.
good.
All right. Yeah. Well, like it's always the meme of, oh, let's get high and go to Taco Bell. But like that's what we did is let's get baked as fuck and go to Taco Bell. And like that's just all I remember about it. It's just good times. So yeah, you put that in A, you put that in S even, I wouldn't even complain.
The thing about it is Taco Bell literally has like 8 ingredients. They just
Yeah.
make it all a different way and put a different shell on it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
It's great though. I love
Best
it.
thing, this is what I get at Taco Bell every time. I get a soft shell
Hit us with
taco, and I get a steak quesarito.
The steak quesarito's
yeah.
good. I like the beef. I like all the
Oh, yeah,
quesaritos.
it's
Fantastic.
They're discontinuing the quesaritos.
I'm gonna
That's what I've heard.
march, dude. I'm gonna march.
I'm
I'm gonna march, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Dude,
I'm gonna come and I'm gonna march. But the other thing that puts Taco Bell at the very top, I love spicy food,
Okay.
and especially in the Midwest, there's nowhere to get truly hot food.
yeah.
But
No.
Taco Bell has the Diablo sauce, which is actually spicy.
Yeah, it's really hot.
You can add it onto anything.
Mhm.
It's fantastic. The only competitor to Taco Bell up here is Taco John's.
It's
They
mid.
don't have a Diablo sauce.
Yeah.
I like Taco John's a lot, but yeah. Taco Bell is definitely A tier.
When
Yeah,
I
for
go
sure.
there, when I go there, so here's the deal. I like spicy food, but to have like really spicy stuff like Diablo, I got to be in a certain mood. I don't know, man. I love Taco Bell's mild sauce. It's got a great taste. It's got a
this
really
is
good
also.
taste.
I also am on a record board.
Yeah, I
in a
know that. You're
local-
really into the
a local
spicy.
wing shop for
Oh, okay.
their pure evil sauce.
Yeah, dude.
I
Wide
ate
world of
50
wings.
Yes, I ate 50 wings.
I see your
of
name
pure
when I go
evil.
in there up on the board. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That's pretty cool, dude. How'd you feel afterwards?
Oh, dude, I was loading a boat the next day
Oh, okay.
at work, and I had to call people and be like, "Hey, can you come out here real quick?" And I would have them take over the control box. He's like, "I have to go shit. I'm gonna die." Dude, I felt hungover, and I never drank. I felt, dude, I was dead. I was destroyed.
Well,
It was awful.
shout out
That's
Wide
awesome.
World of Wings in Superior. Honestly, probably some of the
Yes.
best wings in the area, to be honest with you.
Go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Go there and try to beat me. I dare you.
Oh,
Open
Alright.
challenge.
Yeah,
Open
I don't know.
challenge.
50
My,
pure evil wings.
our mom coddled our taste buds our whole life. We never got any spice in our meals, really.
Yeah, dude, I
Didn't
think
grow
fucking
acclimated
Dr.
to it.
Pepper's spicy, okay? I'm as white as it gets.
Get outta here,
But I like
okay.
Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good. Ooh,
Spicy soda.
The fresh, cold Dr. Pepper. Ooh, it's got a bite, you know? It's a little crispy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Our first sandwich one, I believe. Jimmy John's. Now, I think it's over fucking price, first of all, for what you get. It's overpriced as shit. Okay. Second of all, it's mid. It's very mid to me. I would honestly almost put it in a D. What do you guys think?
I'm not
I would
working-
agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
D?
I used to work at a Jimmy John's.
Oh, you
I was
did?
a delivery driver. Yes. It is a spur of the moment place to eat
Yeah.
because the sandwiches truly are freaky fast, but that comes with a caveat.
Yeah.
They're slapped together. You know, I used to work up by the UMD college at that location.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I worked the 10 p.m. to 3 a.m.
The one in Bluestone area?
Yes.
Damn, dude. I never knew you worked at that.
Right
Nice,
next to UMD.
Mhm.
And I worked the delivery shift 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. And that's what it was. It was people that were high and drunk and that they needed something to eat. And Jimmy
Sustenance.
John's was the only thing that was open, and it would get there within 15 minutes.
Yeah. You guys had a
I-
shitty delivery range. You wouldn't come to my parents' place.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's right up the road. It's
Yeah,
5 minutes
yeah.
away.
It's because it's got to be there within a certain time.
Yeah,
No, we had a map where it's like any address outside this map,
Is a
no delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did take one because it was 1 block outside the range, and I was like, yeah, I'll do you a solid.
yeah, whatever.
But-
I got you.
Damn, if I would have known you were
Never
working there at
again.
the time, I would have been calling you all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be the plug.
I'd make it
dude.
worth your while.
I'd be the D tier plug. People tried to tip me with beers. I cannot confirm or deny that one time I did not, or maybe I did, or maybe a friend of mine that also worked at Jimmy John's.
Mhm.
I heard one time my buddy, he got yelled at by a couple of guys walking down the street. They're like, "Yo, Jimmy John's, hit the wood, hit the wood," and my buddy turned around and hit the wood through the window of his car. That might have happened to my friend.
Yeah.
Definitely not
Yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah, it's a buddy. What a crazy
yeah,
guy.
my friend. Dude, some pretty crazy people trying to tip.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. But
yeah, for sure. I mean, the only thing I really know about them other than that, like, they're very mid is, I mean, they're a big sponsor of the UFC. They give you the freaky fast finish when they do the replay. This freaky fast finish is brought to you by Jimmy John's. You just see some dude getting knocked out.
That rules.
Yeah, dude,
That's
it's
pretty
sick.
That rules.
All right. Next one.
I didn't even
here.
give my 2 cents.
Oh,
on
yeah,
it,
sorry,
but,
Jackson.
Yeah, I guess my opinion doesn't count. Or it doesn't matter. No,
Yeah, get off the show.
I'm not much of a sub guy. I do like the John chips, not the Jimmy chips, or they're John chips. I don't like the Jimmy chips. It's pretty good. It's all right. I'll put it in D tier.
Would you
I
put
think
it in
it's
D?
fine.
You think that's
Yeah.
understandable? Okay. Arby's.
I'll put that in F. Throw it right in F.
It's honestly like
I have nothing to say about it.
he hates it. I don't know.
Nah,
It's
I don't know.
It's I think it's between D and F. They have a good chicken
Foster's
sandwich.
fuming.
They have a good beef and cheddar. Foster, what do you gotta say, bud?
The
S
chicken
tier,
nugget's
dude.
pretty good.
No,
Oh,
Arby's is
whoa,
not
that's
fucking
what's
S tier.
controversial? That was the one.
That's
Dude,
the
yes,
controversial one. Is Arby's?
Whoa.
Fuck you! No way!
That's my
That's
my
horrible.
S tier. That's my S tier. 100%. And let me lay it out. I'll do it
All right.
quick.
All right.
They were the only place that offers what they offer. No one else offers roast beef or brisket sandwiches or any type of
They are
ham
unique.
sandwiches that are of quality. They're very unique, dude. Their sauces are completely unique.
They're all pretty good. The sauces aren't bad either.
I've worked there. The food quality is good. Like, I can confirm.
They do
They're
keep
the
it
only
clean in
place-
a majority of those places too.
And also, like we cook the roast beef in the restaurant. It comes from a ham or a beef that we cook, and then it goes through a meat slicer. Every slice that you get on a sandwich comes out of the meat slicer fresh, and it's heated. It's my S tier. It's unique. I love Arby's. That's probably my thing. But also their sides, dude. They have the best mozzarella sticks.
They're decent.
They have the best
Those are good.
jalapeno poppers.
Those are
They
very
have
good.
The best curly fries.
You're kind of selling me
and-
here, but
Yeah.
Dude, and they have.
but I
the
don't think it's
sliders.
S. I think it's an A. If it's because you're reminding me, I haven't been there in a long time. They got a good
have
French
the best-
dip. Their French dip is fucking great.
And they are the only restaurant that has fresh, non-pickled jalapenos. Every other place has jalapenos out of a bucket that are
Mhm.
pickled like fucking pickles.
Yeah.
They have diced fresh jalapeno, and you can add jalapeno onto any sandwich. They have
Are-
the best sliders. Dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
that's why it's S tier for me.
Okay, Jackson, what about you?
Yeah, you make a very compelling argument, and I guess I haven't eaten there in a while, so I can't say I really, like it that much. But yeah, no, I will say it's very clean. I feel like I'm walking into Los Pueblos Hermanos, and then when I walk in there, it's just that clean. I get that
Gus,
sort of
he's
vibe.
sweeping.
Yeah, I could see if they were money laundering in the back. But I don't know. Best I could give you is a C. That's all I can give you. But if y'all vote, I mean, do what you got to do. But I'll turn my back. I don't know about it, man.
Would
stay
you
away
be
from
mad if I
Arby's.
put it between S and A, Foster?
No. What do you rank it, Paul?
Dude, it's tough. Like,
don't let my pitch.
I know.
Steal your
I
judgment,
will
your
say,
opinion.
I will say, Jack, if you ever go there again, I remember their chicken Swiss bacon sandwich being like one of the best fucking things I've had. And it's got honey. Do you like honey mustard?
It's all right. I like it when it's on stuff, you know.
Yeah,
when I'm
it's
just
really
dipping.
good. That sandwich is really. I'm gonna give it an A. I think
Put it in A.
I think it's an
Put her
A.
up. Dude, people are gonna shit on us. At least in my age demographic, you to be down bad to go to Arby's.
Yeah.
We were actually we were roasting our coworker horrendously for going to Arby's. We would not let him stop hearing it.
Gutter maniacs, all you gutter maniacs out there, shit on me. Talk all the shit to
tell
me.
everybody in the comments. Tell Foster he's wrong about Arby's being S tier. I do think it's good though. I don't think it's S tier. I don't know if we'll even all agree on an S tier. But anyways, we should probably get going because we got a lot of goddamn fucking foods to go through.
Yeah.
Start throwing these off.
Yeah. All right. Fucking tried and true. McDonald's. All right. I like McDonald's. I do not go there. I don't eat fast food. I haven't been recently at all, really. I like McDonald's. What do you guys think?
See. Fine on
I agree.
It's sometimes good, sometimes isn't.
That's fair. Sometimes good, sometimes isn't. Boom.
Yep.
We good with that one?
The only thing that would make it higher would be the fries, but if it's just the fries, you can't do that. So
no, right?
And sometimes you get some dipshit that doesn't cook them correctly. So there's that too.
You got a 14-year-old guy making your fucking fries, and he fucked it up.
Are these fries cold again? You walk in from the drive-through. All right, A&W.
Never had it. Can't
what?
say.
Jack, you had A&W when we were growing up. You just don't remember.
A&W's, as far as burgers go, A&W is really fucking good.
They're pretty good.
I'm looking at the rest of these.
I think it's a B or a C. I'd say a B maybe.
I'd say B. Yeah.
Yeah. Great root beer floats, obviously. Fantastic. Papa Murphy's, dude. Take and bake, dude. I've worked there for many moons ago for about 2.5, 3 years. It's got I'm biased because it's got a near and dear place in my heart, but I honestly think it's between a C and B though.
I'd put it in between C and B. I like their cinnamon wheels. It's pretty consistent when I get it there. Only downside is, of course, you got to cook it yourself. Other than that, it's all right.
It's the only one of its kind, the only take and bake style on this.
Yeah, I would say closer to B than C, in my opinion.
Should we throw it in B for now?
Yeah,
I think it's good. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in between two, but it is good. It's the quality's never really lacking, and they have good ingredients. No. So, okay, next one, BK. Honestly, shit, fucking god awful.
Yeah,
I fucking hate Burger King. It's fucking horrible. I would give this a solid F. The fucking burger patties look like it's got fucking pimples growing off it.
As someone that eats Burger King regularly, I confirm F tier.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Throw it right in our F. I'm not even going to test that.
Fuck the King. And fuck that game for 360, the Sneak King. It was fucking horrible and buggy as shit.
That.
I'm gonna keep getting Whopper Juniors with no tomato. But I agree with that ranking.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
I'm not too proud to eat F tier. I'm not.
A man's got to eat. A man's got to eat. I mean, I'll have it every once in a blue moon, but every time I do, I'm fucking disappointed. It's horrible.
Yeah. Fuck that.
All right. Pizza the Hut. Are good. Pizza the Hut.
Never had Pizza Hut.
Really?
E. It's greasy.
It's E. And half the time they don't fucking cook it right and it's raw.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like eating fake pizza when I eat it. It's like this ain't.
I'd rather have a Jack's frozen pizza and cook it myself than a fucking Pizza Hut pizza, dude.
Yeah,
fucking.
Dude, you.
I don't know who Jack is, but I want to meet him.
I want to eat his pizza.
I want to shake his hand. Yeah,
I want to eat his pizza. Hey, Jack.
I'm gonna eat your pizza. You better shower because I'm gonna eat your pizza.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
Okay. Little Caesars.
F. Immediate.
100%.
Get that out of here.
I think some of their pizzas, the taste is good, but it every time does not fail to give me a stomach ache about an hour later. Like it really fucks up my stomach.
It's good pizza.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Dude, even when it comes out of the oven, Little Caesars is ass. It's bad. It's bad.
It'll never be
it's not
good.
good. It's not good. Okay. Oh, fuck, dude. Hardee's is an S tier for me, man. I fucking
Oof.
love Hardee's.
I haven't had it long enough to really
Or
say.
or you can say Carl's Jr. They're the same fucking thing.
Are they? Okay,
Oof.
yeah, makes sense. I don't know.
What do you
Put her
think?
in. Put her in. F.
I can't say S tier.
At
but
least you have one in fucking Superior.
yeah, dude.
Mm.
I could do A tier. Their
I
burgers
think
are
they're an A.
fantastic.
It's so good.
They're
Dude.
very good, dude. And they also have curly fries and roast beef.
Jack, what do you
They
think? I'm
are
thinking A.
Wide
I haven't
reaching.
had them long enough to really say if I like them or not.
So-
I've had it though.
Foster and I will rate him an A then. I'll put him in A.
That
I
works.
agree.
No
Okay.
argument.
And Arby's and Hardee's are owned by the same corporation, I believe, right?
Respect.
Yeah.
I
That
think
sounds
so.
right. Yeah. Represent player. Oh no, he's doing Marky Mark. She's doing that.
Yeah,
thing.
she's doing the she's doing the thing. I'm gonna tell them you hit me. And he
Yeah.
starts hitting her. She starts hitting
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa! We gotta get the fuck out.
yeah,
of here.
yeah.
We gotta go.
Dennis and Mac are scrambling. They come home
Yeah.
drunk. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay. Jack in the Box.
Never had it.
F tier. I hate it. I've never had it.
I've had it once. It's like a fast food Mexican style place. If I remember, I had it in Arizona when I was there last year. It's an
Your
E.
call.
It's an E. It's okay. I don't really remember it that much, to be honest with you. You know what? I'm not even gonna rank this because I don't even.
Good.
It's up in the air.
I don't. I haven't had it. I've had it once and I barely remember. I was very tired, I think. White Castle, dude.
F, dude.
Dude, you
Yeah,
don't
throw
like
that
it?
in half.
It's so bad.
I
It's
almost
so
want to.
bad.
I almost want to
movies.
give them an E just for the chicken rings. The chicken rings are good.
I've never had the chicken rings.
It
I
deserves to
wanted
be
it-
here though. The cabbage
Dude,
sliders. What were they fucking thinking?
I
Ugh.
wanted it to be good so bad when I tried it.
I know.
And
Yeah,
it was
same.
so
Dude, I
terrible.
never had White Castle until after I watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and that made me want White Castle. And then when I went to
Mhm.
Hinckley the next time, I was like, "This is fucking dog shit." Like,
Yeah,
and I
it's
hate it, dude.
gross.
It's horrible.
I think that movie is dog shit as well.
That
I
movie's
never want
good.
to see that
I
movie
like that
again.
movie.
Fuck you. I've seen it's terrible.
Do you like the
It's
first one?
awful.
When Harold and Kumar
Uh.
escape from Guantanamo Bay, and he's got the cock meat sandwich. The cock,
That one's fucking stupid.
gosh, cock
terrible.
meat sandwich. All right. Good old Wendy.
Dude, Wendy's
Wendy's-
is high for me.
It's pretty good. I think it's a B. Doesn't got better burger than Hardee's.
I agree. And the other thing, if you order a hamburger, like just a hamburger
Yeah.
from their menu, it comes with all the dressings. Comes with lettuce.
Dude, and they got Frosties, bro.
Dude,
those are-
I went to Wendy's and I was hungry, so I was like, yeah, I'll just take 2 hamburgers. And
They loaded it up.
I got them, and they're full size sandwiches. I was
Yeah.
expecting like a McDonald's hamburger. That's like a snack.
Yeah.
That's not what I got at Wendy's.
It's funny how in America we consider that a snack when that's like an entire fucking meal for like a McDouble's. Like
Yeah.
somebody eats one McDouble, they're like, I'm stuffed. They have a small
Yeah,
fry
I'm
with
good.
it. Jackson, what do you think
There's-
of Wendy's?
You could put it in C or B. I don't care either way.
I think it's
Yeah,
a B.
I will say though, out of all the mascots here, it is the most fuckable one. So I'll throw that out there. We'll put that up on tier B just for that.
Jack, how old is Wendy? I'm not sure I want to.
No, she's been tall. It's been a while. They've been out since the 80s.
Yeah, whoa, yeah,
She
whoa.
told me she was 18. She told me. I swear, man.
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Dude, hey, as far as I'm concerned, Wendy is a beautiful queen, beautiful angel, and I believe she can fully consent.
I choose to
Officer,
believe it.
she fully consented.
Officer, she did.
You guys ever had Whataburger?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
dude. And it's the same as Burger King.
I think it's a little better than Burger King.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Man, dude, I honestly, dude, it's
I
better than
felt like I was eating a Whopper. I felt like I was eating a Whopper.
it's better than In-N-Out.
Whoa.
I know. Ivan hates me for that. When I went down to Arizona, Ivan had me try In-N-Out, and the next day Whataburger, and I'm like, dude, In-N-Out fucking sucked. He's like, go home. He's like, get on a plane right now. He was so pissed
Buy
because,
a ticket.
because I've only had it once. I'll give it a D. I think it's better than Burger King for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a long time ago, but I was all excited. I thought it was going to be something different, and then I got it, and I'm like, oh, this is just like Burger King.
Have you had Whataburger, Jackson?
No, so I don't even fucking care.
Okay.
It does look like the Wonder Woman logo.
It does.
That's all I see.
All right, another taco one. Taco John's. Not as good as Taco Bell. Let's say that right
can't
now.
be above that. Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
They do have some decent menu choices. I have a nostalgic memory. My buddy grew up on Central Entrance, and I'd go over to his house, have sleepover. We'd walk to Taco John's like 2 blocks and just get like the smallest tacos you can get. But I don't know. I don't think it's that great, and they never change their menu. Like they never fucking improve it. They have nothing new ever usually.
Mm-hmm. You know, like I had a really bad experience with the potato Olays in a taco.
That's
I
right.
had
They got
potatoes
potato
Olays. They were
Olays.
so over seasoned and greasy that I damn near threw up, and I will never eat them again. So you can put that in F. You can put it below F. I don't care. Just get it out of my face. Yeah, nah, I'm not a fan.
Foster.
Put it wherever you want. I don't care.
Dude, I'm a big fan. I love it. I love Taco John's. I think they have the only Mexican food with an actual decent side that comes with, at least compared to Taco Bell.
I'm hovering
Taco Bell
between C and E.
Has no sides with the meal. I would say C, definitely C. I would personally put it higher, but
I think a C is fair. What do you think, Jackson?
He's fine.
It's mid.
I'm fair with that.
dude, 6-pack in a pound.
Fucking Christ.
No, yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, guys, this is the best sandwich shop on here, in my opinion.
I will give you that. Yeah,
It's the
I
best
do agree
sandwich
with
shop
that.
on here.
Well, they got soup. They got soup too.
Oh,
And their soup is really good.
yeah, brisket mac. Oh,
Oh, that's actually pretty good. You know what? That's
oh,
really good
dude,
too.
when I worked there, dude, I was gross. When I was delivery driving there, so like they had their own delivery driver cars. So I would ride my gas scooter, my 400cc scooter to work, and I remember just like the end of every shift. So the brisket mac's gonna go bad. You guys gonna dump that out? And I'd come home with like 3 bowls of it. There's so much fucking sodium in that, dude. I'd be like,
Oh my God.
like my stomach's churning because I ate too much brisket mac. And for all those out there, it's just literally brisket with mac and cheese on top of it. It's like it's gonna make you fucking fart for hours, and it did. It was so good though. It was so salty. I'd be like, oh, like like how you have too much salt and your lips get sore or your tongue gets like fucked up. And it was like raw. I'd be like, oh yeah, like after I ate like too much of it. I really like Herbert's and Gerbert's. They got all their sandwiches are extremely unique. They're all very different. They let you take things off, move things around if you want. It's not like a Subway. I definitely better than Jimmy John's and better than Subway. What do you guys rank Herbert's and Gerbert's?
C. I'll put it in C. That's my
I
opinion.
think it's a fucking A tier.
Final answer.
I don't know.
B?
I don't think it's better. I don't think it's better than any of our A tier.
That's right. It isn't better than any of the A tier.
No.
Is it better than anything in B?
Yes, it is. I think it's A, personally.
Can we put it in between?
Yeah, put her between her.
Yeah.
You're questioning. All right.
Chick-fil-A. You guys had Chick-fil-A?
Had it a couple times.
Only once. I can't speak to it.
Had it like
I'll
3
never-
times.
I'll never forget. They had the people standing outside giving you orders or just standing there. You know, I was like, yo, you want to give me like 4 of every sauce? I'll pay for it because we got so much food. And I just remember the look on the girl's face was so like fucking pissed off that I asked for every single sauce before of them. They're just like, do your job, all right? So just for that bad customer service, I'd give her a point down for that.
They're
but
usually not very
all right.
nice there. The chicken is extremely juicy and tender.
They're also Christian, which makes me not like them at all.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
I think their
Ooh.
chicken's better than Raising Cane's, but I don't know, man. I think it's a C, but a lot of people are going to hate us for that.
They think it's S.
A lot
Is
of
that what you're
people think
thinking?
it's an S tier.
Yeah. Fuck them.
What do you think, Foss? You can't really say. I'm gonna put
I
it in
only
C.
had the Nuggets. I had the Nuggets one
I
time.
had the Nuggets. Yeah,
That's all I get usually, and they're good. But I think it's a C, and people are gonna hate us. Okay, what do we got left here? Oh, there is another sub shop on here. Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Fuck Jersey Mike's. Never been there. Don't know it.
It's not very.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'd give it a D.
Hot take. Put it
That
there.
works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Papa John's. I delivered for this place.
Yes.
The
Never
Papa
had it.
dude.
Paul, that time I don't care. I paid for the pizza, so I can't even hate on you because you didn't pay for it all. It was fucking gross when you got at the UFC fight. I
You
never
didn't
wanna
like
eat
it?
That. I don't ever. I told you that there, and you were really offended. I was like, "This shit's fucking garbage."
I was also had a few drinks.
I will never not think it's bad. It was okay. The dessert was good. Pizza, I don't know. It had something going on, and the garlic butter sauce, fucking gross. Get it away from me. Get that entire store. And you know what? Like I said, if Papa's not calling me in, we're picking up the pizza. I don't want it. If he's not there, I don't want it.
It's
Not
fucking
interested.
horrible.
I was gonna say it's either S tier or N tier, depending on how you fall on that
Yeah.
issue.
Right.
So
I
don't know.
I don't think it's better than.
John,
I don't think it's better than Domino's or Papa Murphy's.
No,
yeah,
for
I've
sure.
never had it. I just know I stand with Papa John Shatner.
I'm putting it
Um,
in between D and E.
Big
Okay.
respect.
What was your rating, Paul? What do you put it? Just in general, like what would you? tier?
Between C and B. No, it's not an S
Oh,
tier.
okay.
I also got to try like everything on the menu though, and like
Mhm.
more of the menu is better than what's bad, I guess. But also too, Jack, I think did you try any of their thin crust ever? Did you have a slice of the thin crust while you were there?
I don't remember. I might have, but I don't
Okay.
think so.
I think
the
the
thin
overall
crust is
been
better.
thick.
I think there's two S tiers on. I think there's two S tiers left.
Okay.
There's definitely an S tier, I think, in here. I don't know. We'll see. I think
Hard
I
to
know which
say.
one you think's gonna be S. And is it In-N-Out? Do you think In-N-Out's an
Never
S
had
tier?
it.
Never had it.
Really?
I've only heard good things about it. I've heard
That's
Yes.
all I hear is good things, and it was
endless
average.
praise. Yeah, I've heard endless praise.
Well, it's fucking between C and D for me. So since I'm the only one that had it, that's what I'm giving it. Subway.
Subway's C tier.
Yeah, D or
It's
C.
very mid.
Easy. Yeah, got nothing to say
Dude,
about it.
meatball marinara though, dude. Fuck.
Steak sandwich.
That's also very
It's
good.
good.
Okay, so we aren't ranking this one. Sonic.
Never
Okay,
had it.
I've never even
Their
had it.
commercials are sick.
I had it once in Denver, and it wasn't great. I'm gonna be real. They hyped it up. So yeah, I'd put easy D or E. Honestly, I would never probably get it again if I saw it.
Okay, guys, we're getting
Gross.
down to like the final four here. Culver's. I don't have
Yes.
I don't have it often, but honestly, dude, I've never had a
S.
bad thing from Culver's. The fries could be better,
It's-
but everything's really good.
It's S tier.
The cheese curds that are actually cheddar cheese, not white
Yeah.
cheese in the middle, those make a fire. They used to have. I think they still have the spicy chicken strips.
Yeah,
Phenomenal. I'd put
Dude,
them at A or S. I agree
Honestly,
with that.
I think
100%.
it might be our first S tier. I think Culver's
Yeah.
is an S tier.
It's good.
Dude,
Ice
I
cream's
I
good,
was
too.
so worried that I would have to fight you guys on this.
No.
No.
That's why, dude.
Mhm.
Arby's is the controversial take.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. That's hot
Culver's
take.
is a non-controversial S tier
Yeah.
place.
Oh, I would also
to
be
get
okay
food.
with it in A, but I think it can be an S.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. I'm glad we all agree.
You're making.
Yeah,
I think I might go get Culver's this weekend. I'm gonna try to
The
find
ice
one
cream-
down here.
The ice cream's
It's
good.
so
I
good.
personally like the ice cream. Let's just do DQ next. I like the ice cream better than DQ. Be real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's frozen custard. It's not soft.
DQ's
serve.
got-
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
DQ's got
Good point.
great chicken strips. Now, Carter, who's been on the show multiple times, he works at a DQ, and he claims the
just a-
burgers have gotten way better.
Yeah, he was saying.
I
yeah.
have not tried it yet. Has anybody tried the DQ burgers lately? Because I remember them being absolute dog shit, and I haven't had one in like 4 years, though.
I think the only burger I would ever order from DQ was the Inferno burger because it was spicy. I haven't had a burger from DQ in over a year, easily. I would put it right along next to KFC in the D tier.
See,
If we're talking overall, as far as ice cream shit, different story.
Yeah,
But
ice cream,
as a
it's
whole,
good.
You have
In
to
terms
do
of
overall. The ice cream is
in
good.
terms of like rotating flavors, I think they do a pretty good job at that. I like the seasonal offerings they have just for ice cream wise. Chicken chips are always good, but I don't know if I'd put it in I don't know if I'd put it in a B or an A. I'd say anything below C.
I think it's
is all right with me.
between. I think it's between a C and a D, man.
It's pretty mid. Also depends on which one you go to. Also, like, I don't know, man. Like, I have memories of going there like on a hot summer's day at like 8 years old. It's a little based.
Yeah.
Just like it was good. Good times.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're waking up memories.
Ooh.
Last two guys. Qdoba, the only other one that's like Chipotle.
I think it's the same as Chipotle.
I think it is too. But I've only been there once, so I'll take your word and just say it's a B.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same model. It's the same. It's like the Subway.
Kind of how
like
Pancheros is.
Here.
All right, guys. 4 big guys.
And they bust out my eyes.
Eat my ass
The
just
problem
like
is-
apple pie.
I don't want to have
They're gonna
to
pop my
take
booty
out a
till I
second-
cry. What's up, Jack?
I don't want to take out a second mortgage just to pay for my Five Guys fucking meal. It's all right. It's very expensive for what it is.
It is.
I will
It's
say
very
I've never
greasy.
I've never been there and not enjoyed what I gotten.
That's
except
fair.
for the fries, because if you get those like delivery, even if in there they're soggy somehow. I don't know how they make them soggy, but they do.
I like
They
soggy
also have
fries.
this disgusting thing called the bacon shake. Apparently, they put literal bits of bacon into ice cream. That's a real thing they have on the menu. I'm not trying
welcome
it.
to America.
Yeah.
They put a piece
Welcome
of
to
bacon,
America.
dude, they put a bacon strip right on fucking top of it, and I was just like my heart hurt. Like I started to cry. I wept for a little bit after I saw that. But yeah, I could say B or a C for me.
I put it higher. I think
think
would
it's an
put
A.
it- as far as burgers go, because that's all they do.
Yeah.
All they do is
They
burgers.
They got conies. They got dogs.
Yeah, like dogs are good.
I haven't had 'em.
really?
I haven't had
Oh, yeah,
them.
they're really good.
They
Dude.
got
They
loaded
caramelize
dogs.
them. Ooh, they're good.
As far as a burger goes, I say S tier. I think it's better than Culver's.
They got better.
Culver's offers more.
That's the
Culver's
thing.
offers more than just burgers. But as a person that has a peanut allergy, they deep fry their fries in peanut oil,
Five
not
Guys.
normal fry oil. Yes.
I
Okay.
think
Five
it's
Guys
an
does.
A.
So I can't eat their fries
Mm.
based on that. Burgers are S tier, but because of that restriction, I say solid A.
And, you
Okay.
know, we are rating them overall, which is why Culver's wins, right? The more selection, they have good ice cream. The burgers are decent for what they are. You know, they got good cheese curds. Like, all their sides are
Mhm.
pretty decent.
Everything they do extremely well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guys, this is the Gutterball fast food tier list. Is there any final objections? Anything that should be a last-minute move? Anything you guys are like,
Arby's.
fuck you, it is not an
No.
S tier.
Arby's is
Yeah.
S tier.
No, it is not.
No,
It is
I got the
not.
opposite. Fucking
Oh.
Papa John's, move it down to F and put it below it.
Fuck you, it's
Put it
not
in a
that
G.
bad.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see it in my face.
G tier.
I have no other
Wouldn't that be
objections. I
God
think
tier?
it's
No, I'm
pretty
good.
fair.
I think this is a
Yeah.
fair fast food
Holds
tier
up.
list. Well, everybody out there listening, what fast foods would you rank in your S tier? What would you rank in your F? Which ones do you think we're totally fucking wrong about? Probably Barfies. It shouldn't be an A.
No, dude. Don't. Oh, dude. Put me in the comments, dude. I will watch. I will watch the comments,
You will-
and I will
you will come in
reply
there?
with my personal account. Oh,
Well,
You're already here.
you're wrong.
I dare you.
Start an
I
argument in
dare
the
you.
comments.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna argue in the comments, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's a fast food tier list here. We're just going to switch right over. So I'm just going to switch the screens here quick.
Flip flop, flip flop
Flip flop, flip flop.
to the
Yes, sir.
hop back.
I'm a cowboy, baby. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. All right. Well, we are back to the normal topics. That's fun. Dude, we got to do more tier lists. That was actually pretty fun.
No, yeah,
I can't
really
believe we
like
haven't done
that.
it since the beginning. I
That was
was really interested on your take about Arby's. You're fucking wrong.
You're talking to me,
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
dude. Are you kidding? Oh man. Let me take you out to Arby's, dude. I'll pay.
Take me out to Arby's. Okay, all
All
right.
this stuff, dude.
Okay, all right.
I'm serious. I will sell you. I will sell you on it.
Okay, that's fair.
Don't
But
be too scared, dude.
anything you guys wanted to bring up? I mean, we are an hour and 15 in, but I'm down to keep going. This has been a good show so far, and I want to throw in some more topics. You got time, Foster?
Oh yeah,
I think we should.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Can we just can we talk about Hasbulla? Can we talk about that little germ of a person?
Fucking Habibula, as Sam Hyde calls him.
Get that weird freak out of my face.
Yeah, Sam doesn't like him, dude. Yeah, dude.
No,
I don't like him.
I absolutely love the way Sam Hyde compared it to. It's almost like a sort of a dark carnival where you're like, let's stare and look at the freak. Haha, he's funny. Look at the freak. You know, I really like that. It's very true.
It's
like this weird medieval shit. Yeah, you know. Oh, he looks like 6 years old, but he's an adult grown male. Ha 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 ha. Pretty funny. Yeah, it's on site, Hasbulla. Just warning you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just warning you. Don't step in my hood. Just saying.
I just want to know if he is a virgin or not. And if he's not, I want to see that beautiful queen that took a bullet. You know?
He's very religious, big into Muslim, and if you look, you can look it up. He has no pictures with women. Like seriously, there's not a single picture of him with a woman. Look it up. You won't find one because he's like doesn't fuck with that. Because again, I'm just saying it. Muslims hate women. They just do. It's just what they are. You know, I'm just saying it how it is. They generally don't like them. Hey man, it's the truth. No one's got arguments for that when I say it either. There's like,
I just don't like the glorifying of people with
disabilities.
Yeah, like there's like Sam Hyde's right. Like, why are we glorifying people like that? I don't get me wrong. Like, I do think they should have like be able to have a life and do what they want and be successful to the best of their ability and all that shit. But like the fact that UFC partnered with him to do like a whole merch lineup, and they totally do. Like, you can go in their store and buy like Hasbulla shirts and shit. But then also like how he's under Hasbulla's basically getting canceled right now because there's videos of him just actively beating his fucking cat. Like, yeah, dude.
No
like
joke.
He's like fucking slapping it on the head and shit. I'm not even joking.
Dude, what is he? He's not gonna hurt it.
Dude, it's fucking like running away and its ears are down. He's smacking the shit out of it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it's, I don't know, like it's a fine line because like there's guys like Beetlejuice with the Howard Stern.
I love
Beetlejuice. That's obvious exploitation, right?
Oh, it's bad. Yeah. Well,
that's not good. But then there's also guys like there's a comic, Brad Williams, who is
he's pretty funny.
He's a little person, and he's very, very funny, right? But part of his thing is that he has that condition. So
it is a fine line.
But he would be a successful comic with or without being a little person.
No, right? No, for sure. Yeah, Hasbulla wouldn't be shit. Yeah,
Hasbulla wouldn't be anything.
Just known for being.
He doesn't do anything. What does he do? He
doesn't do anything.
He's just his retarded disability. That's all he is.
So you got Brad Williams, and then you got Beetlejuice, right? So obvious kind of a gimmick with Brad Williams. Some people like, oh, I remember him. He's that little comic. Beetlejuice. Oh, I remember him from being exploited by Howard Stern. Where does Hasbulla fall? I don't think he's like Beetlejuice level because he's not mentally retarded, right?
No, he's all there, yeah.
He also doesn't have any like independent value like Brad Williams does, where Brad Williams, like I said, would be successful with or without his condition.
Yeah.
I think, but where does Hasbulla fall? I think he's got people that are using him to a certain extent, like the Milk Boys, Dana. It brings a lot of eyes. It's like, oh, it's a 10-year-old boy, but he punches Mike Tyson.
No, he's 30. But I mean,
it's no, he looks like a 10-year-old boy. Is what I say.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. He looks like a toddler, bro.
It's like
it puts a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and it's kind of like, again, Sam Hyde said it, where he's like, it's like the most basic a form of comedy. It's like level 1 comedy where it's like people like the fucking, Bert Kreischer and Brendan Schwab and Artie Schaffer, like all of them think it's hilarious because same with Joe Rogan because their comedy fucking sucks. I'm sorry. All those comics are just terrible.
Yeah.
They're just not funny. And it's like really basic shit where, it's funny. Disability. He's different. Let's kind of laugh at him. But the thing with Beetlejuice too, I always thought it was kind of an exploit of Beetlejuice, and I still think it is. But
Yeah.
to be fair, that man before he was on the Howard Stern show was in bars drinking himself to death. That's all he would do is just drink in bars. That's all he did. Homeless. But after this one guy found him and kind of put him on the Howard Stern show, he's making more money than us guys. So it's like it's a little bit of an exploit, but also I think he got the better end of the deal, and now I think he's a millionaire or damn near close to it. With just the promotion and all this shit, Hasbulla has nothing. Beats funny, but he also is again, mentally not all there. So
Yeah.
I think that the mental state is what determines how used you are.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like
yeah.
Hasbulla, from what I've seen, like if he's smart enough to know like the Muslim religion and he's he's guiding his life by those tenets, he's smart enough to know something, right? So he knows that a partnership with the UFC or with Dana or whatever, like he probably knows that they're using him because of his gimmick. He's probably using that physical attribute to his advantage to make money. Beetlejuice was never doing that.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
He can't spell red.
Yeah.
He
LSTER.
And it wasn't.
I love him.
It wasn't in good fun. It was at the mercy of other people. I think Hasbulla probably has some sort of self-awareness of like, yeah, I look silly, but I'm making money. Beetlejuice is like, where am I?
Yeah, right.
Why am I saying this? I almost feel bad for Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that he's not homeless and drunk in a ditch, but I think it's
agree.
Yeah.
Even as kids, because I loved Beetlejuice since I was like 10 years old. Even as kids, we kind of knew we're like, this isn't that cool. And Howard Stern did go off the rails on his show. He was doing all sorts of crazy shit on there. So, but yeah, I don't like that Habibula guy. I'm not a fan. I could take it or leave him.
Speaking of
my 2 cents on him.
I want to see him try to slap me.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Hey,
get your cat in front of me, man.
Dude, if everybody's the same, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not supposed to discriminate. If a man, which he's a man, if he slaps me in the face, dude, I have to defend myself.
I have
so what if I have to do some drywall after I I throw him across the room, dude?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to pick him. I'd just throw him like a fucking football. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to hit him.
I'll take it to the end.
Yeah, if it came to that, if he was threatening me, like I said,
I don't want to.
Habibula could pull a gun, but I don't think that kickback's gonna knock him out before he gets a chance to get a round off. So
dude, he'd
count.
He'd hold up the gun and then he'd go like this to pull the trigger.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he would. That'd be scary as fuck. Oh my god, that's scary.
I really like Conor McGregor's tweet that he deleted that said, "I'd like to boot that little Gimp Hasbulla through a goalpost."
Did he really?
Yeah,
say
Conor
that?
McGregor actually
awesome.
tweeted that, like pretty much almost word for word.
Damn.
I thought he'd be the one that would like him. That's surprising.
No,
I thought
he
he'd
hates
be
him.
all for it.
He
Good.
hates him. Dude, Conor
I am
McGregor's
too.
a fucking dick.
Well, no, dude, because Hasbulla, Habibula, like you said, Habibula, he rolls with
Habib and Islam Makhachev.
Because
he's from Dagestan. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
there's beef, dude.
Some Dagestan.
Oh yeah, big beef goes back. I'd like to see. Could we get Habibula in the UFC ring fighting another kid like him that's got the same disability?
Have you seen that he had a dispute with another kid that's like him at outside of a UFC event, or another not a kid but another guy that's like him?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like a throwdown.
I challenge Habibula to a fight, and here's how we handicap it. I'll be hogtied at the wrists and the ankles, and I can only use my head. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Just
that'd be
picture
so
that. Just I'm just
brutal.
picturing that. I'm like, Jesus, the blood all over the place. You're like a seal, dude. You're like a mad
Dude.
seal, just
Dude.
ready to go.
I'm a battering ram, and you'd be surprised by how
Yeah.
I can move hogtied. I tell you what. Dude.
Like practicing that.
Yeah, well, I don't want to reveal my game plan too soon.
Yeah. You're ready to go.
We've been working.
Yeah.
We've been
Okay.
working.
You mentioned
hours in.
you mentioned Brendan Schaub earlier. I really like watching highlights of him getting knocked out in the UFC.
That's pretty funny.
I like the
Yeah,
one
it's
where he
probably
got
why
knocked out, and then when he hit the ground, he was like,
Yeah.
It's probably why he's all messed up now. That explains it.
"Dude, I do not
Checks
like
out.
him."
Traumatic brain injury. He's good at podcasting, but I think he got too sucked into the world of stand-up comedians that also have podcasts, and then he
Mhm.
tried to be a stand-up as well.
I heard it didn't go very well. I never seen it.
He's not funny.
Yeah,
great.
it's just, I don't know. I mean, Jackson, I kind of disagree with you on one thing. Like, I
Okay.
think Joe Rogan is a funny stand-up.
Mhm.
I like his stand-up. I do. Is he the best ever? Is he hilarious? Is he on the level of Shane Gillis
No.
or Tom Segura or Andrew Schultz? No.
Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon, very
Mhm.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not on that level, but I think just like his podcast, he sort of goes into different weird alleys of
Yeah, that's true.
conversation
Mhm.
that it's not like laugh out loud funny, but it is funny and interesting the way that he looks
Makes
at
you
different
think.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
yeah, like
it's kind of like the way that Brian Callen does stand up, where it almost and this would be so disrespectful to say to Brian Callen's face, but it feels like amusing TED Talk when he does stand up.
oh, okay.
Joe Rogan is funnier than that, but it's still kind of similar.
Mhm.
But I would never put Joe Rogan on the same level as Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub is at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I would say that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have watched a few of Joe Rogan's stand-ups. I just never really was a huge fan. I'm pretty picky when it comes to stand-up. I do like how he does
Same
bring
here.
on some very talented comedians and gets them up and going. Like of course Shane Gillis and what's that other guy that came from Cumtown? What was his name?
Oh,
Stavros
Stavros, dude, he's
yeah,
so
him.
funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Yeah.
Dude, fuck Stavros.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Why?
Saying it now. Dude, he left the Cum Boys. He left the Cum
Oh,
Boys.
right.
Yeah,
he
but
did.
he-
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, he left
Okay.
Cumtown.
Because he said that he didn't want a podcast anymore. And then he started his own
Yeah,
podcast.
I was gonna say, what a dick. What a dick move.
Nick Mullen, Adam Friedland, on top to the moon, dude.
Didn't they start their own podcast too? I'm pretty sure they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the Adam Friedland show. They just had
Right, yeah.
Ernie, I forget his name, but he was the black guy from Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Ernie
Oh,
Hudson.
good shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Ernie Hudson. They just
Nice.
interviewed him.
That'd be fun.
But that is my dream comic to see live is Nick
Okay.
Mullen.
You like
He
him?
never
Yeah,
comes
he'd be
to the
funny.
Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
I think,
listen to Cumtown. Just
yeah,
I
do it.
like
it's funny,
Cumtown.
no.
Cumtown's great.
Well, what would your dream comedian to see, Paul? Who do you want to see live? Anyone on top of your head? I got one real quick. I want to see Joey Diaz, or of course the late great and dead Norm Macdonald. I'd love to see him do stand up.
Yeah,
I
I
know it's
mean,
not really
other
his
than
thing, but
Norm,
George Carlin as well. Would love
George.
to see him.
Yeah,
It'd
I was
be
gonna say
hilarious.
honestly, I'd like to see. I think he's done, but Ron White, I always thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
No,
he's
dude,
pretty
he's doing stand up at Joe's the Comedy Mothership in Austin.
Oh,
He's been doing spots.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who's the Patrice O'Neill?
yeah.
That'd be one that I would love to
Mhm.
see.
That'd be a
He's
good show,
hilarious. Louis C.K. too.
Yeah, awesome.
He's back, dude. He's back.
Oh yeah, he's back. He's coming back. No, I've always thought he was funny. I like the show Louis. Actually, a lot of people didn't like that. I caught a couple episodes here and there. It's pretty good.
That was all right.
FX show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Good shit.
So UFC 287 this weekend. It's pretty decent fights. I'll go into it quick because no one likes this, but
No, I like it. I like it.
Adesanya versus Pereira too. Pereira's got the belt now after he knocked out Izzy in the 5th round. Well, TKO. What do you think of that fight, Foster?
I want Adesanya to come back hot and angry and mean.
No, I hope Pereira keeps the belt. But he was winning that fight the whole time though. Adesanya was winning the fight the whole time until Pereira fucking just put it on in the 5th round.
So the reason why I say that is because I like the narrative of that story.
Yeah, right? Yeah, where he got beat really 3 times and then he comes back.
I don't really care either way, but so it's like the inverse of the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder, right? So Deontay Wilder is the world champ boxing, and he says, he gets asked a question like, "Oh, is Tyson Fury a threat to you?" And he's like, he's washed up, he's done, blah blah blah. Tyson Fury hears that message, starts training. Same thing happened with Pereira. Izzy said he's a bum. He's probably in some crack house with some crack whore.
Even though
even though he had been knocked out by him, starts training, comes back, beats him. I have always loved the way that Adesanya fights.
Yeah.
I love his style. He's got like a who's the spider? I'm forgetting.
It's like Anderson Silva a little bit.
Anderson Silva. He's long, he's strong, but he got complacent. He got lazy. He started winning fights by decision, not going for it. And I am hoping that loss puts the fire back in him. And I want him to come back mean and accurate and precise. And I want to see him dismantle Pereira.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. Here's the deal. He had Pereira hurt in that 1st round really bad the first time. Remember, he wobbled him right at the bell. And then the only thing how Izzy fucked up that fight is Pereira was leg kicking the shit out of Izzy, ruining his movement. And then in that 5th round, all Izzy had to do was survive. It's all he had to do is survive. And then he accidentally got up against the cage. And what did Pereira do? He just let his fucking hands and knees go and just fucked him up, dude. And he says, like, I wasn't that hurt. And it's like, dude, yeah, you took, I would have rather seen him. Yeah, I would have rather seen him go out like that than get knocked out cold. Because then if he got knocked out cold like that, he wouldn't have come back. He wouldn't come back and beat him. But I don't know. He has a good chance of doing it. I think he's just got to be a lot more careful and cautious of Pereira's power, dude. Because this dude's fucking big. Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, I truly, I don't have any investment in that fight. Yeah. But I like Izzy. I like his I like the way that he talks and the way that he is. And I think it'd be cool. I'm happy that Leon Edwards beat Kamaru Usman in the rematch.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I didn't think Kamaru was gonna win. Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought he was.
Dude, his knees are blown out.
Oh, dude, I guess I didn't know that.
So he has had, if you listen to him on Joe Rogan, he has had bad knees for the last 3 years of him defending that. He has to walk downstairs backwards, apparently. Yeah, his knees are just that fucked up. And I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I'm sure he's going to continue fighting, but I don't think he'll ever have that belt again, unfortunately. His legs are just so fucked. And he's already older. I think he's 35, 36. It's if he was to take time off for a couple of years to get those knees redone, fixed, whatever, he'd be way past his prime. I think he's at the end of his. I think he had a really good run with the belt, but I think he's at the end.
Do they treat UFC fighters with leg injuries like horses? They take them out back and just shoot them.
No.
Oh man, you're done. Your career's finished, man. We'll take you out back to the shed. I would do it.
The co-main event though, Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. That's gonna be a banger fight. I hope Gilbert Burns takes it. Masvidal really needs this win though. He is. I can't remember who Masvidal fought last. If it was Colby or if it was Usman. I think he fought Colby Covington last, and he lost via decision, I'm pretty sure. Before that,
right.
Yeah, but have you ever seen that Kamaru Usman knockout on Jorge Masvidal?
I don't think I have.
Dude,
no.
That was the first time Jorge Masvidal's ever been knocked out. It was cold, dude. Just full power into that punch, slumped him, and then he was kind of awake, and then Kamaru hammer fisting his head as it bounces off the canvas, and he's completely unconscious. Jesus. It was a violent knockout. That was a very violent knockout. And then Not. I think it's like at the beginning of the main card, but I really want to see that Kevin Holland Santiago Ponzinibbio fight because I like Kevin Holland as much as he like plays with his career and almost doesn't take it seriously all the time. Because I know he's good, he just doesn't really try. I think Kevin Holland's a great fighter to watch. Like, did you ever see Kevin Holland knock out Jacare Souza? Did you ever see that knockout?
Should I check that out?
I don't think I know who Kevin Holland is.
You would recognize him. He's the one that had that crazy fight with Wonder Boy that last time with Stephen Thompson. Saw that. Remember that fight?
No.
Oh, man. That was a fucking banger of a fight night. But anyways, Kevin Holland knocked out Jacare Souza, who again was at the end of his career, but Jacare had like almost top mount, you know? And Kevin was like this. And Kevin swing fisted, hit him really good. He covered up. And then knocked him out from his back and folded him like a chair. Like he was knocked out like this. Yeah. He was knocked out like this on his knees, sitting upright. When the ref stopped it.
God damn.
This is a super brutal knockout. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to UFC this weekend. I'm gonna have a few brewskis. You know, I'm cheating on my diet hella this weekend. Oh yeah.
Drink cool.
You gonna have a Bud Light?
I'll drink whatever.
Yeah, you gonna drink a Bud Light, dude?
I think
a Drink Light.
I think I have some High Lifes. I think that's all I got.
Get some tranny fluid.
Yeah, man. Makes you want to fuck trannies. True story. Can attest.
Guys,
yeah, dude, true story. I tried it once. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm drinking Miller High Life.
Bud Light built for fucking men. That's the slogan.
Have you guys ever seen that Elysium movie? Matt Damon?
Yes. Yeah.
I watched it for the first time last night because it's on Hulu. What'd you think?
It's sick.
It's actually pretty cool, dude. I want a mech suit. I want what do you call it? What do they call those? It's not a mech suit. It's
an exoskeleton.
An exoskeleton. I want an exoskeleton drilled into my body, dude.
Jesus.
That'd be so baller.
Yeah, it's a really there. I think there is a very interesting like sci-fi genre of movies where it's like future tech that hasn't fully developed yet.
Yeah.
So it's like the, you know, you're wearing an exosuit, but it's drilled into your bones and you're gonna die. For 12 hours, you are an unstoppable force.
Yeah.
You know, like I like movies like that, or like cool. Like Chappie. Like Chappie is like kind of similar, where it's like
you going where I was gonna go.
I don't know, maybe, but he has the intelligence, but a limited battery.
Yeah.
So the power of that character is not his robotic strength, which he doesn't even know his own strength, but the power is that he's so smart, but it's limited by time. Just like in Elysium, where he knows what to do, but the exoskeleton is limiting his ability to do it.
Well, and he's got fucking leukemia, basically, because he got dosed with radiation. The exoskeleton's helping him.
Yeah, true. But like that's what drives the story.
Yeah.
And I think it's a cool side of sci-fi, almost like District 9.
Dude,
it's been a long time since
you're bringing up the three. Dude, you know all those movies are in the same universe, right? That's what I was gonna bring up. Yes, there's a company in Chappie that's in Elysium and District 9, so I was gonna bring up.
Holy shit!
It links.
Dude.
It's all the same universe. Like that. Those movies are all connected. Chappie, District 9, Elysium, and I think it's either the same director or same producer.
Dude, sometimes I just
that's
get
crazy.
It, you know,
it got all tied together.
I get tired of just being so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head before I could even bring it up.
Yeah.
But no, like I saw on TikTok recently that scene where I forget his character, but I know he's in Hardcore Henry, and he's in District 9. He's that English guy.
Yeah,
and it's that scene where they're making him test the weapon on the alien. And then I think by the end of that movie, doesn't he become a prawn?
I think so.
Like the rest of it. Yeah, like I saw that clip, and it's just
I've never seen Chappie. I've seen District 9
really?
and Elysium.
Dude.
Oh,
Chappie is
like
so good.
Die Antwoord's in it.
Well, Die Antwoord.
Oh,
that's right. Die Antwoord is in Chappie. That's right.
Yeah. So, he's like the main fucking character.
The same guy that
my life's like a video game.
That character in Chappie that did, or in District 9 that did the the test
Yeah.
on the weapon, he did the motion capture for Chappie,
Dude,
the robot character.
This must be all
And
connected then, yeah.
They had to replace it in post. They did all the motion capture, but they scrapped it all and had to reanimate over the character all of the scenes because the motion capture didn't work.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm pretty sure I was watching a video on YouTube about the movie, and I think it was a Corridor crew video.
Oh,
where
yeah, I love Corridor.
They do the VFX breakdowns and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you would never know because Chappie is photoreal like almost the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So good.
Oh yeah. It was a little sad if I remember when I watched it, but it's a good movie.
It has a good ending.
Yeah,
no spoilers, but it has a good ending.
Yeah,
for Paul, because Paul, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'll definitely put that on my to watch list.
Hugh Jackman's in that one,
dude,
right?
Speaking of Corridor Digital, that YouTube channel, I've been watching those guys through all their channels for years. You know the PlayStation 4 commercial when the PS4 came out where it's like, what is it to be great? And it had like all the different games, but like in real life. Do you remember that? The dude in the purple suit or whatever? Like it was like the PS4 launch commercial. They made that for Sony. Like Corridor Digital made that. Yeah, made that commercial.
Yeah, a lot of cool shit.
Oh yeah,
Paycheck.
Yeah, dude.
I think they did a.
I
remember they did a pizza rolls
couple
commercial.
Of them are from Minnesota.
That was really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pizza rolls commercial.
Hey, speaking of people from Minnesota, you know who I found out is from Duluth today, which I didn't need to know on the public. No. Fuck off. On the news today, they said Big Time Rush is from Duluth.
Yeah, they were there. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Big Time Rush.
I'm gonna win it big.
Yeah.
By the way, April 6th is Big Time Rush Day, so you're sitting in it right now. So I don't know what you guys.
They're gonna rename Woodland Avenue Big Time Rush Avenue, dude.
Hey, you put in Rush, and I'm fine with that. Take out the Big Time.
Speaking of commercials. I mean, but do you guys remember the Dr. Pepper 10 commercials?
A little bit, vaguely.
There was a Dr. Pepper 10 commercial. Yeah, I think it was like 10 years ago. And the Dr. Pepper 10 commercial was like a guy like shooting a laser gun, like riding in Humvees, like all this crazy stuff. And he's like, dude, to go from the Bud Light commercial, right? Super woke, to then look 10 years ago, the Dr. Pepper commercial. It was like, yeah, ladies, you can leave your romantic comedies at home. This is for the guys. And it's like dudes dropping out of helicopters.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then the very end of it was like a Dr. Pepper 10 gets slammed on like the table. And then it pops up on the screen. Dr. Pepper 10, it's not for women. Was the catchphrase.
Yeah.
I encourage you to look it up.
Oh, I just watched it. Oh, I saw it. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I think I vaguely remember that.
Dude, Dr. Pepper 10.
For women.
It's not for women. It's so funny.
I like that. That's awesome. Great marketing by them.
Oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
So I'm about 3 or 4 weeks into my diet, and I will say this: I ate pretty bad before it. Like I just eat whatever I want, I'd have like a frozen pizza, I'd fucking snack all the time. I'd go out to eat, not a lot, but we'd go out to eat on the weekend at least every weekend, because we try to just cut back saving money, so we didn't eat out. But I would just eat like bad food at home. Now that I'm eating like chicken and rice and like healthier options and like, whatever, I have to say this, man. People always say like, oh, like I eat a pizza, whatever, I feel sick, I don't feel good. Dude, I must have built up a tolerance. Bad food does not make me sick. It's this good food that makes my stomach fucking hurt, dude. I'm not even joking. I like processed shit. It's a problem. Like I think my body's used to it, and I think I'm still getting like used to the diet change is probably obviously making my body be like, what the hell? But like, dude, eating chicken salads and shit, I would be so sick. Like my stomach hurt today after having chicken and rice, and like it's consistent, and it's just like it's weird to me because I can go eat like if I wanted to go eat a double quarter pounder from McDonald's, I'd have a perfectly fine bowel movement and feel great and have no problem. It's fucking so weird, and I wonder if anybody else.
You just got to stick with it, see how you feel. But yeah, I think you might just be getting off to over process shit, and your body's like, what do I do? But also, I've read many studies that when you eat meat more, like your stomach does get upset at first. Like that's what everyone says, but then you get over it. You just get used to it because you're eating it more often. Just give it a little bit. I think you'll feel better.
Yeah. No, it's not like I'm gonna quit
Oh,
the diet. I mean, I'm doing the diet. It's 99 days.
Oh, nice. It's not that long.
And honestly, I was a little worried because the first 2 weeks I wasn't dropping weight, but the app I use is literally a diet coach. It checks in with you once a week, and it lowered my carb intake this week. And I'm almost at my goal of 158 pounds now, which isn't really, it's not really
Ooh.
like a goal. It's just like, I just put a number in. I was like, whatever. I don't really care about the weight. I care about how I look. I don't give a shit about the weight, the number, you know?
Yeah, right. Way to go, bro. Good shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
no,
I
dude.
mean, I knew
I'm sitting at a cool 210.
about where I'm
You're
at.
tall.
Well, yeah, I'm 6'2", like
Mm.
I could lose weight, and I do try to like look at what I eat. Like the way that I do it, because I'm not gonna like do a diet, I don't know, maybe I'm just old school or whatever, but
I'm just trying
I
it.
don't want to like do a diet or something like that. But the way that I look at it is like I look at something that I want to eat, and am I hungry is my first question.
Hmm.
Is it food or is it fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's fuel, then eat it. If it's food, do I need to eat it?
Yeah.
Do I just want to taste the flavor of it, or do I actually need to eat the food?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it. But a normal day for me, man, I wake up, diarrhea in the morning. That's how it's supposed to be. You wake up, diarrhea in the morning, dude. Then you go to work, you drink a cup of coffee, you put in a couple pouches, and then
Coffee makes me
2
so
hours,
sick.
an hour and a half later, then you shit again, and then you drink some water, and then you eat again, and then you shit again, and then I shit like 6 times a day, dude. And that's peak human
You're supposed
performance.
to go once or twice a day, I'm pretty sure. That's not good,
No,
man.
Yeah.
no. That's not what I've read in the. I've done the research. It's not what I've seen.
Foster's
You gotta
shitting
flush the
himself.
toxins out.
Yeah.
You gotta let them
Dude.
out.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
cleaning my system.
God, man, that's
That's fucking hilarious.
So
no.
I think whatever you're doing, Paul, I think it's a horse apiece. It's like
Yeah,
you can eat
right.
healthy and have a bad shit, or you can eat unhealthy and have a bad shit. It's like
I don't
Either way,
know.
you're getting fucked. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter where you go.
I never
No,
really
Paul, like
feel bad when
um,
I eat like garbage though. I don't know. I'm weird.
I
no.
was excited for you when you said to get into boxing because I'm like, good shit. Like it's only a matter of time before you start dropping some weight because you're doing cardio a shit ton. It's pretty much all boxing is, and you got the weightlifting. You're gonna be looking good, dude. I'm telling you. Stick at
I
it.
know. I'm not gonna lie, man. This last 2 weeks, I think it's due to the sleep schedule change with how like the diet works, where you have to eat at certain times. I don't have energy, man. Like like I'm not as on the bag, like I'm not doing combinations as quick as I would. I'm kind of taking breathers and bouncing a bit, but it's like I'm still hitting it, but like
Mhm.
I'm not as energetic as I was before, and I think that's just what it is for now. But the weight
Yeah.
side, the only thing I really care about, the boxing's cool. The weight side, I'm just trying to get my form down on various exercises. I just want, like, I'm not even trying to use absurdly heavy weights or weights I would need to. I like to use a weight lower than I normally use to just get the form down first, and then go to the
Mhm.
weight that I want to use. So that's getting better, and that's all I really care about. But again, I don't care about the number. The app just has you put in a weight goal. But I'm down 2.2 pounds since I started, which is pretty
Nice.
good in like 3 to 4 weeks, I think, with working out 3 to 4 days a week. So
Yeah, it's all depends. No, that's good shit, man. I'm glad that's working out for you. Yeah, I'm trying to shut off. I'm not like obese or anything, but like it's like I got a little bit of a gut going, so I can definitely lose that, and that's what I'm working towards. I'm putting the hours into the gym as best I can.
You keep an eye on it.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know.
I check in every once. You gotta do. You gotta check the demons in your the skeletons in your closet. You gotta peek at them every once in a while. And be like, hey,
Yeah,
fuck you doing over there? Gotta lift
yeah.
it up a little bit for
No,
sure.
like one of the guys I work with, he we'll be riding in the truck going around the plant, and we
Hmm.
drive over like the coal piles,
Yeah.
like, and it's rough, and he'll
Hmm.
he bounces, and And he says, oh boy, I hate those bumps. It really rustles up the jello, you know. It's like that's not what I want.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I don't want that. Yeah.
a little bit of jello is okay,
Yeah.
but that is my worst fear, is like becoming the whale, like the Brendan Fraser whale.
Right. Yeah.
Like just sweating on a
never again.
couch.
Yeah.
You know, that's nightmare for me.
Dude, I had like, sorry, go ahead, Jack.
What's eating Gilbert Grape type vibe.
Yeah,
You know, I don't
yeah.
want none of that shit.
You're
Yeah.
gonna take the wall out to get me out of my house. You know?
Burn the fucking whole house down. Whatever.
Cremate me.
Yeah, house. Oh my god.
This past Monday's boxing class, dude, was horrible because I was having upset stomach and because of the diet, and I was like, man, I really don't want to go to boxing, but I need to. Like, even though I didn't feel good, I was like, man, I really hope we don't do a lot of squats today. Oh man, it was bad. Yeah, it was a lower body day, and I'm like just trying to be like, please don't just shit yourself in this fucking in this class right now. And I was just like holding it, and I didn't even like have to shit though. I just felt like it was gonna happen because I just felt like garbage.
You had the bloat.
Yeah,
you had the bloat.
Yeah, I was bloated, and the thing is I ate like at noon, and I worked out at 5. Like I was just sick. I've been sick like between noon and 5. Like lunch just has been making me sick. I don't know. I'll stop talking about it. But what I will say is there has been some rising crime here in Minneapolis, as I'm sure you know. Crime's rising everywhere. Now that there's like no cops really doing anything, like it's bad. Like in Uptown, which isn't far from me, there are people just fucking drag racing and shit, like Fast and Furious. Like there's people getting shot all the time, people blasting. Like it's scary shit, man. Like I think I might have told this on the cast already. I live in Northeast Minneapolis, which, if you've heard of North Minneapolis, is extremely dangerous. But I'm in Northeast, which is like over the river. So it's like a little kind of small area that's like actually pretty safe. It's not that bad. Just keep your shit bolted down. Don't leave your bike outside. You know, it won't disappear kind of deal. Fuck, like what was I going to say about it? Basically, like the story I was going to tell was I live about 6 to 10 minute drive from work. So it takes me about 30 minutes to walk there if I want to. So sometimes in the summer, such as last summer, I'd walk to and from work. Well, one day, me and one of my IT buddies, we had to stay really late. I'm talking to like 1 or 2 a.m. to implement a new firewall. And I was like, fuck, I walked here. So I walked back at 2 a.m. It was like 70 out. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I'm walking home, dude. And I'm on the right side of the bridge going over the river. And there's this place called Boom Island Park that's on like my side of the river. And like I remember hearing about 2 weeks before, Boom Island Park is a nice park, but on the 4th of July at like midnight, 4 people got shot in Boom Island Park. Like just ran up on and shot at. And 4 of them were like injured or whatever. Anyways, I'm walking across and I see these dudes hanging out in the park, and I see one just staring at me. I'm like, fuck. And I'm walking, but like kind of minding my own business. And I see him like get up and start walking kind of towards like the sidewalk. Cause like, obviously like I could see down into the park. Like I'm on the bridge, and he's coming up towards the bridge, and right on the other side of the bridge is a Boom Island Park sign. It says it, you know, it has like ferns and like all types of flowers and forage around it. And he goes into the bush, and I see him, like it's dark, but there's like a street lamp. I just see him fucking pull a blade out of the bush. And he starts walking on this side. I know, dude. And he starts, I didn't have my knife on me or anything. He starts walking, like acting like he didn't do anything. I saw him obviously pick up some type of weapon. It looked like a bigger knife. And he you know, kind of a scraggly ass, like younger, like a white dude, just like greasy ass hair, started walking towards me on this side of the sidewalk. And he was way ahead of me, right? Or on this side of the sidewalk, on this side of the bridge. As soon as I saw him do that, like as he was going down and grabbing it, I crossed the road, like onto the other side of the bridge, and started walking that way. And I just kept my eyes on him the whole time, and he just pretended he kept walking. And the moment I turned my head, dude, and I'm like a block ahead of him, he crossed the fucking street behind me. Now he's on my side, walking towards me. So I just I literally turned around and walked backwards, staring at him the whole time until I got to University Avenue, where it's like way busier. Like even at 1 a.m. it's like there's people around, like whatever. And that was like honestly kind of fucking scary. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's what makes me want to get my fucking carry permit, because some
Yeah.
dude tries to fucking stab me, God forbid.
I
Like,
didn't know that happened.
yeah.
I don't like you
It,
living down there. I've always told you that. I don't like that place.
that is a perfect example of why I will never move to a big city.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
And
I don't recommend it.
Minneapolis isn't even that big, but
Mhm.
dude,
No. Fuck
there's
that.
so like I forget what the ratio is of like people that are actually psychos.
Yeah.
But like if you move to a place with like 1 million people,
There's bound to be a few psychs.
Oh,
there's a lot of
Yeah.
psychos, man.
Fuck yeah. Yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
want to deal with it. I almost got jumped in Duluth.
Damn.
Really?
It was very close. I was skating with Ryan, RIP, and
Yeah.
we were skating down a street that was kind of like a side street. It was Michigan Street. You guys probably know where it is,
Yeah.
like by the library,
Yeah.
and then it goes down past like where the bus station is. But we were skating on the sidewalk, and there was like a group of people, and they all went single file, and I had enough room, and so I was skating past them, and one of the guys reached out and shoved me, and I rolled my shoulder with it so that
Yeah.
I didn't fall off my skateboard, and I was moving at a decent clip, and he shoved me, and I turned around and like picked up my board, and all 4 of them were like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking at me.
Trying to
And-
start some shit.
Yeah, dude. And I would have got messed up.
Yeah. There's
And
Oh, yeah.
so-
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
After that, I started carrying a knife on me every day.
Oh, yeah. I always do.
Back to about a year and a half ago, I was at a local bar here near where I live, and I was with a buddy who's native, and he was drunk and saying some stupid stuff, and he
Mhm.
was talking about a football team, and then a guy at a table who was a fan of that football team started chirping back at him, and then he started calling him a spear thrower and something that starts with timber. And
Jesus.
yeah, dude. And my buddy was getting understandably very mad. And I was like, all right, we need to leave. So I brought him out of the bar, and we started walking down the street towards my apartment. And the same guy got out. Julius, you're wiggling the camera. So the
Nothing
same
but duck-
guy got out, got on his motorcycle, drove down the street to us, put down his kickstand, got off, all hot and aggressive, and started walking towards us.
I think you told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah. What the
So
fuck?
I pulled out my knife, opened it up, and I pointed at him. I said, "You better get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Whoa, hey man." I
So-
said, "I don't want any.
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
is
want
that
any
dude
Yeah.
following
problems with
you?
you. Just get away from us. Get away from us." And he left. And it's like,
What the fuck?
yeah, man. But that's real life. Like,
Yeah.
you have no expectation of safety just because you're a good person.
Yeah. Absolutely no. Well,
And I think that danger level is multiplied the more people you're around.
oh
So
yeah.
I'm glad that you didn't get hurt, Paul. But that's part of the reason why I would never want to live in a big city like that, because you don't know who's walking
Yeah.
next to you.
Well,
I mean,
that's
you
why
don't know.
I
like
carry a knife. That's why I'm learning how to box now. That's why I bought
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
handgun. Like,
even that. Well, like I tell people I box every once in a while. They'll be like, "Oh, like Jackson will go outside and he'll beat you up," and I'm like, guys, I don't think you understand what real violence is, and I haven't even seen real violence. But dude, in a street fight, just run away, man. Like
Yep.
it ain't even worth that shit, dude. You don't know that motherfucker has a gun, a
yeah.
knife, ready. You know, you don't know if that motherfucker's got a psych ward and he's ready to kill some dude. You know, like it's not worth it, bro. People don't know real violence.
I've actually been developing a new martial art, believe it or not.
Oh,
It is the way of the dick and balls, is like the way of the dragon, or something like
Yeah.
that. So it's sort of like jujitsu, but every submission ends with a vice grip to the crotch.
oh, god damn. That's that's not bad. Not a bad idea.
Dude, the ultimate submission.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
you're gonna put me in a figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah.
You're gonna put me in a chokehold. What if I can just crush your balls.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
what about that?
Well,
it's like in Preacher. I don't know if you guys have seen Preacher, the series, but there's a scene where like they're demonstrating like how to get out of tactical situations, and the guy's in a fight, and all he does is takes off his pants and starts jerking off, and the guy gets distracted. He comes around and snaps his neck. And he's like distracted, like fucking hilarious, like shit like that. Just do
Yes.
that, throw them off a little bit. Let them know
yes,
you're
dude.
crazier than they are.
well,
Yeah.
I will say this, and this could probably be said for any type of violent act. If somebody's really trying to hurt you, stab you, shoot you, punch you, and say you have an equivalent item, like a guy has a gun, he's shooting at you, and you shoot at him, there is no such thing as being called a cheater in a gunfight or a fist fight.
Right, yeah.
Someone's trying to fucking hurt you, kick him in the fucking balls. There is
Yeah.
no rules on the street.
Throw
Fuck
sand in
'em.
their eyes.
There is
Yeah.
there's no code, there's no fighter's code. If someone's trying to fucking hurt you or stab you, you fucking do whatever means necessary to get them to
Dude,
fuck off.
that's funny that you say that, because my grandpa, he used to tell me, he told me, because I got in a fight in middle school or something, and I talked to him about it, and he told me, he said, I knew a guy that went to school with me that would get in fights all the time. He would get in fights all the time because he'd egg people on, they would try it with him and blah, 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 whatever. And this is how my grandpa put it. He never won a fight, but he never lost.
Yep.
Because anytime that you fight him, he would bite you, he would scratch you,
Yep.
he would pull your ears, he'd put his thumb in your eye. Nobody that fought him ever won.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody.
You go in the
Anytime you
hospital.
fight him, you're having a bad time.
Yeah.
And he's like, he got in a lot of fights, and I think he said he didn't win many, but he never lost
Yeah.
because the other guy was always fucked up.
Yeah.
And I
That's a good
think
way to
that's
look at it.
that's a really good way to look at it. Is
Yeah.
what is your intention here? Like, are
Mhm.
you trying to beat him in a 1-to-1 fight? No, you're trying to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Do
fucking
whatever
incapacitate
you
him the
have to do.
quickest way I need to. Yeah. The best
Absolutely.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, bite him, scratch him.
You don't want to get bit by these motherfuckers, dude.
Oh, dude.
No. Oh, yeah. Paul bites your fucking pinky.
I'd be a
pinky off.
scary
Oh,
fucking zombie. You wouldn't want
Oh
me close.
my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it'd be fucking brutal.
I just fucking my whole head opens up and I swallow you like a snake.
Like
Oh,
fucking Venom
no.
or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be terrifying. Yeah, fuck that. Get that image out of
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's just the crime down here has been bad, and like, fuck, I might shave this, look like Vin Diesel, go race for pink slips the next couple of weekends or something. Fucking drag racing. Bring the Buick up. It's got this.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think they made a model year of my LeSabre Park Avenue that had a supercharger. Soup it up. No one thinks a granny car. Just
Yeah,
smoke
no one
them. It's a
thinks-
front wheel
yeah,
drive.
It's like a boat, dude. Its front end weighs 1,000 pounds. Like, Jesus Christ. Thing
It's-
ain't getting up to. Yeah.
I will say, it's funny. It has winter tires on it because I have a separate set of wheels with winter tires. For a front wheel drive car, that car handles better than my Subaru did that had all wheel drive and winter tires because of the front end being so
Yeah.
heavy. Like
It's
it
smooth turning.
literally goes through whatever it wants in the winter. It does what it wants.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
And it's low to the
Yeah,
ground.
My
No
Spin 3
consent.
doesn't have that. Yeah.
Well, guys,
Oh, dude.
We're coming up pretty 2 hours, aren't we?
2 hours, Foster.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Oh,
else
shit.
you wanted to bring up?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Good.
This
Yeah,
is a really good
appreciate
time.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I always enjoy it. Anytime I see either of you, we always have a good time. So it's nice to come on the
Absolutely.
podcast.
Hell yeah, dude. We
It's-
gotta hang
It's
out
the
soon.
same. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's
the
just
same.
it's just online.
It's just
Mhm.
online. We're just in the net.
Yeah,
Um,
right?
But yeah, dude, whenever I'm in town or you're down here, let me know. We'll hang out for sure soon. I haven't been up to Duluth lately just because of like car problems, but also I've just been busy on the weekends just getting shit done. But
Yeah.
spring and summer's around the corner. Let's get together. Let's do some shit. Let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
Likewise to you, Jackson. But yeah, Jack, anything else you want to say to our listeners other than that we're at 200 subscribers? Thank you so
Gotcha.
fucking much.
Appreciate you. Woo! Here's to another 2,000, boys.
Subscribe or I'm gonna show up at your house. Do it now.
Subscribe.
He will. I've given him a list of all your addresses.
Dude, I tracked your VPN.
Yeah, bro. Your IP, bro. I got your IP
Bro.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal all the crypto out of your crypto wallet.
That's how much I know about computers. I tracked your VPN.
Yeah, real good. Yeah. All right.
Oh
Well,
my God, did this really just die? Well, this is perfect timing for my headset to fucking die.
that's all right. That's all right.
Thanks,
That's all right.
Logitech.
I got it from here. So everybody, thank you so much for listening. 200 subscribers. That's awesome. We're going to have some more content coming out. I don't know when, because I'm a lazy, poor fuck. Just kidding. I'm not poor, but I got other priorities. New stuff's coming out. Yeah. Whatever we're doing, disco dancing. Anyways, this was Gutterball 42. And you know I ain't going to let you go without that voice. This was Gutterball 42.